Hello everyone. You know who this is. Yet you have absolutely no idea. Of course.
Wow. Somebody gonna be famous. Real famous.
I sit here writing to you now with my exceptionally long penis very deeply and warmly into my vagina butt.
Isn't that neat?
Julie Hunter 77 has joined the game.
Call 911. This place needs to be swatted. It's obnoxious.
You have a bully cabal.
You don't find people being bullied into suicide on 4chan.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Okay, if he says any more bad words, I'm gonna hang up on him. He doesn't own Kiwi Farm, and he died blasphemy. A little kid named Moon owns Kiwi Farm.
How do they make this more and more epic every time? We want to defend ourselves.
I'm sorry, I'm a soy-filled bitch and like your videos.
Aim. If we get Donald Trump just to tweet out, I mean, just a tweet that mentions the hashtag Gamergate, it doesn't necessarily matter how we use it. Man, the blue check marks are going to shit their fucking pants.
It's 2019. I can't believe anybody believes me. I'm a spinning fucking ball of water.
True. I bet you when Jim finds out, he's gonna just give me so much shit.
One never knows when the homosexual is about.
I've had over 1,000 rejections in real life, 2,000 rejections online, so that's 3,000 rejections total. I aim as low as possible. I aim for obese women, ideally ugly and obese. I would do anything just for a 300-pound ugly white girl.
I said it's not even hot. You are not allowed to bring her to the hospital. No, you get no permission to fucking do it.
You gotta be kidding. It's just like this declaration, right, of male dominance.
Put that in your pipe.
I definitely cheated on Super Mario with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Stop doing this stuff.
He's like the blue seductress who takes me out into the night and does wonderful things to me.
Enough! Stop!
How can a Yorkshire Terrier live in the wild? It's in plain sight, but you just don't see it. You know what I mean?
Look at the picture. See the skull, the part of bone removed, the master race Frankenstein radio controls, the brain thoughts broadcasting radio, the eyesight television, the Frankenstein earphone radio, the threshold brainwash radio, the latest new skull reforming to contain all Frankenstein controls, even in thin skulls of white pedigree males. Visible Frankenstein controls, the synthetic nerve radio directional antenna loop. Make copies for yourself. There is no escape from this worst gangster police state using all of the deadly gangster Frankenstein controls. In 1965, CIA gangster police beat me bloody, dragged me in chains from Kennedy, New York airport. Since then, I hide in forced jobless poverty, isolated, alone in this low, deadly town old house. The brazen, deadly gangster police and puppet underlings spray me with poison nerve gas from automobile exhausts and even lawnmowers. Deadly assaults even in my yard with knives, even bricks and stones, even deadly touch tapen or electric shock flashlights, even remote electronically controlled around corners projection of deadly touch tarantula spiders, or even bloody murder accidents to shut me up forever with a sneak undetectable exterminations, even with trained parroting puppet assassins in maximum security insanity prison for writing these unforgivable truths. until my undetectable extermination I, Francis E. Deck, Esquire, 29 Maple Avenue, Hempstead, New York, I stand alone against your mad, deadly, worldwide conspiratorial gangster computer god communism with wall-to-wall deadly gangster protection, lifelong sworn conspirators, murder, incorporated organized crime, the police and judges, the deadly sneak parroting puppet gangsters using all the gangster deadly Frankenstein controls. These hangman rope sneak deadly gangsters, the judges and the police trick, trap, rob, wreck, butcher, and murder the people to keep them terrorized in gangster Frankenstein earphone radio slavery for the communist gangster government and con artist parroting puppet gangster playboy scum on top. The secret work of all police in order to maintain a communist closed society. The same worldwide mad deadly communist gangster computer god that controls you as a terrorized gangster Frankenstein earphone radio slave parroting puppet. You are a terrorized member of the master race worldwide 4 billion eyesight television camera guinea pig communist gangster computer god master race. You're living, thinking, mad, deadly, worldwide communist gangster computer god secret overall plan, worldwide living death Frankenstein slavery to explore and control the entire universe with the endless stairway to the stars, namely the man-made inside-out planets with nucleonic powered speed much faster than the speed of light. Look up and see the gangster computer god concocted new fake starry sky, the worldwide completely controlled deadly degenerative climate and atmosphere through the new world-round translucent exotic gaseous envelope, which the worldwide communist gangster computer god manipulates through countless exactly positioned satellites, the new fake phony stars in the synthetic sky for ages before Frankenstein controls apoitic interbreedable with apes had no alphabet, not even numerals. Slavery conspiracy over 300 years ago. Ideally tiny-brained apoitic gangster government eyesight TV gangster spy cameras. Computer god new world order degeneration. With gifted with all gangster Frankenstein controls. Deadly gangster parroting puppets or brain programmed robots. Deadly ape Frankenstein machines. Degenerative disease to eternal Frankenstein slavery. Overall plan through one world communism. Top secret code word meaning worldwide absolutely helpless and hopeless simple language mongrel mulatto apoitic worldwide systematic instant plastic surgery butchery murder fake aging so all people are dead or useless by age 70 done at night to you as a Frankenstein slave parroting puppet gangster slave. Now even you know I am a menace to your worldwide mad deadly communist gangster computer god. Therefore I must go to extermination before I am exterminated by this gangster computer god concocted and controlled worst mongrel organized crime murder incorporated gangster communist government. I hand you the secrets to save the entire human race and the entire universe. Donate money or even a manual typewriter to me for your only hope for a future.
Well, welcome to December. Boy, are we off to a great start. I love the crazy, and it's just not going to end anytime soon. I was a little split on it. Was I going to do a Saturday morning stream? I just hit the year of the Chud. I mean, how much crazier could shit get in such a short amount of time? I mean, I really covered the Fuentes and Kanye thing. What else could they possibly do? And then right off the bat, they go batshit insane. And how could I not cover it? How could I not cover it? Now, I know we could dedicate this morning show to going over the thousands and thousands of Hunter Biden dick pics as part of the leak. Just 2 more weeks, guys. 2 more weeks of Hunter Biden dick pics, and we're gonna get it. We're gonna finally get some revenge. Donald's gonna be back in the White House with just a few more dick pics. We're almost there. We're almost there, chat. Need to get those dick pics up. How's the weekend treating you? How's the start of the month treating you? Fight the steal. Good morning, Jim. Well, good morning to you, chat. I see I've been gifted so many oodles. So many fantastic oodles. One from Gregorthy. 25 oodles. You know, the SEC is coming for those oodles. I don't know the financial situation of the oodles going forward. It may be they're going to have to bury them with me. I think the oodles are reaching the end of life. I don't know what to do, guys. Our precious little oodles are going down the shitter. Oh, some real money. Let me run like a horde right to it. From Mecca, rise up, fellow moon crickets. It's another Saturday morning with a humble hat merchant. Dancing puddings never ever. I did send those to Julian. It has now been like 2.5 weeks. I'll still take the onus on me. I dragged my ass. It's my fault. I can't completely blame him for it. But I don't know if we're ever going to get our little dancing puddings. I may have angered them by taking far too fucking long. Return to Chi. Morning Medicer. It looks like an 07 to chat, or a salute to chat. Joshua Roberts for 50, not even numerals. Should have saved that 50. You could have sent a manual typewriter in. We could have sent a manual typewriter in to save the fucking white race. I was like, how am I going to start this? There's so much shit to go over. I mean, fuck. The Alex Jones thing in itself is, what, 3.5 hours? 3.5 hours of the Avengers, gimp-suited Avengers, sitting up on stage doing a puppet show. I don't even know. I have a theory, actually, as to what's going on. Well, I'll save that for the end. I'll save that little theory to the end. Now, do you hear in other news, the Kino Casino is back. I guess they've decided to raise the baby by the whole goddess and the baby. So I guess they covered some of the Fuentes stuff last night. Like a 6-7 hour long thing. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I ended up eating stew and then going to sleep like an old man. So I'm not sure if there was any hot breaking news, but I can tell you something did happen this morning. You know, a lot of people have been saying, oh, this Kanye thing. I've heard this as the marketing talk. Oh, this Kanye thing, it's like a return to 2016. It's meme magic. We're going back to 2016. It's that Trump energy, boys. Well, if you want to talk about meme magic, you know, Nick Fuentes, the leader of the white race, has been getting unending shit for eating McDonald's and vomiting it up. If you bring up Nick Fuentes in certain circles, people automatically default to the view that he's eating McDonald's and vomiting. So what could be more meme magic than a clip of Nick Fuentes getting in a hamburger fight? Getting in a fucking hamburger fight. Who does that? Who does that? Now, maybe you missed it. We've got a few clips to go over on this, okay? I think we're going to start with that. So there Nick is, deeply in love with Kanye. Showed up on Alex Jones, and we will get to the Alex Jones stuff later. But I think we should start with the newest news first. Deeply in love with Kanye, fighting for his honor. So where's Nick? He's out and about on the town, hanging out with Sneeko. They're having a burger at the In-N-Out when he's viciously assaulted. Viciously assaulted. He's hamburgered in the first degree. Pickles were everywhere. There was ketchup, like blood splatter on the ceiling. Children were sobbing, covered in mustard. It was an LA drive-by burgering, and little Nicholas Fuentes was the target. And there happens to be some video. Now, you'd think, as a director of communications for a upcoming political candidate, that you would have some decorum. I mean, there's Milo. He's got his suit on and his glasses on, trying to look professional. Coked out of his mind, sure, but attempting to look professional. So Nick is in at the In-N-Out Burger and viciously assaulted by a number 2. People are weeping, gnashing of teeth, and we get a little video. Now this doesn't have audio. There isn't a clip out there with some audio. I'll try to dig it up later. You're not really missing much, but let's see how Nick responds. How Nick responds to this. There's so much to it's so many layers to it. There's so many layers to it. I love it. So here we go. Here's little Nick Fuentes. He's been burgered. If you look in the upper right-hand corner now, or I'm sorry, upper left-hand corner, you can see some of that, the remnants of ketchup. It's been the battle of the In-N-Out Burger. I'm not sure if that's DJ Khaled over there. I have no idea. People are like, that's him. I don't know. I don't care. We're focusing on Nick. Now remember, Nick has given many stories about being forced to play Little League. many, many stories about the arduous and horrific experience he went through as a child, being forced to play baseball by his father. So we're going to see some, I mean, we should be seeing some real power behind that arm. Spoiler alert. Hey, stop it! Fucking niggers, stop it! Throwing burgers at me, fuck you, neighbors! Little Nick, what are you doing? Stop it, you fucking apes! I'm so fucking angry! He just... all he does is hit the fucking people in front of him. He fucking hits the people in front of him. Oh, God, that arm. Did you not? He didn't let go of the cup. Fucking hit 20 people in front of him. Let's Zapruder film this. We're gonna Zapruder film. I'm getting my money's worth out of this 10-second clip. A fucking crowd of people standing there. You know, the people attacking him have decorated the ceiling with the ketchup. And there's Nick. He's fucking angry. He looks over at his on and off again boyfriend Sneeko. What should I do? I've been disrespected. They threw a hamburger at me. I'm very upset over here. I'm so fucking mad right now. Fucking neighbors. He fucking douses them. Instantly, they all look at him like, what in the fuck are you doing, you dumb little stick? I love it. Everybody just immediately looks at him. It's the great thing about this is he threw that like such a little girl that everybody standing there can't even get mad. They're like, this boy obviously has some fucking issues. Like, if this was a Waffle House, he'd be dead right now. But because we're at the In-N-Out Burger, there's a little bit of more decorum going on. What are you doing, you little fucker? Look at they're actually shocked. Did you just dunk Sprite on me, you fucking idiot? Now watch what Nick does. Instantly when it comes to stress. In fact, we're gonna zoom in. Let's zoom in. This is really important. Let's zoom in on what Nick does. So Nick is confronted by a group of colored people, as he likes to refer to them. Some of the non-whites, as Nick likes to call them. So they're discussing how are we going to kill this little fucker. He's looking at his friend. He's like, I've got a gun. Maybe we shoot him. Do we shoot him? So Nick, of course, immediately defaults to his how do I relieve my stress? I know. I'm going to pick my nose. You can't tell me meme magic doesn't exist. You can't tell me that this clown world farcical shit doesn't exist. We're just a week into this. A week into this sideshow. And Nick Fuentes has been assaulted with hamburgers. Nick Fuentes has been assaulted with hamburgers. And he's picking his nose publicly. Digging right in. Chat, can you imagine eating this good? Can you, that's delicious. Oh, the texture of it. Can you imagine eating that good? Nick can. Because he's doing it publicly in front of people. Let's go back. Zoom in. Oh, come on. Let's zoom in. Oh, it's going to be difficult with me. That's fine. That's fine. We can handle it. Throwing his little pop, getting a little upset, getting threatened with total death there. Oh, pick the nose. Get a little self-conscious about it. Oh, shit, I just picked my nose in front of all these people. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. And then look at him. Look at the face he makes. Are you guys serious? Come on. I'm Nicholas Fuentes. I'll do what I want. He's going to get shot. Nick Fuentes, like, I would not want to be known as the white boy living in Chicago that eventually drives Kanye West to suicide. They're going to hunt you for sport. I don't think he realizes the severity of the situation that he's in. I don't think he understands. I don't think he understands how bad it's going to be for him when Kanye front flips off a fucking 5-10-story building right onto his neck. In Minecraft? Oh, Nick, you're going to be hiding in the bathrooms you're going to be hiding in the play pit. Right under all the little play pit balls. There'll be a little Mexican boy swimming around. Holy shit. Now, Sneeko, again, that's Nick's boyfriend, did release a response. Let me pull up the response. We'll play it. This one actually does have audio. where they're like, come on, guys. Come on, guys. This isn't as bad as it looks. This isn't guys, come on. Hey now. This is not as bad as it looks. All right, I understand my little Mexican friend here had a little bit of a tantrum. A little bit of a tantrum in the middle of the In-N-Out burger, but he's based. He's fucking based, okay? Now let's pull up the Sneako clip. There we go. Let me make sure the audio's working. Instant response, by the way. Somebody posted a clip of it talking about Nick spurging out instantly. Instantly responds. He's not spurging out. So let's listen to the justification of the battle of the In-N-Out burger.
Before this goes viral, I know this is going to look bad on Nick Fuentes. You could see him throwing a Sprite in the In-N-Out.
No, I wouldn't really call it throwing it. I mean, when your wrist is that limp, is it really a throw? Like, when I think of throwing something, I think of actual force behind it. That was more like a gay slap that happened to have a thing of soda in his hand. That was like a gay man pantomiming something and he forgot he was holding a drink. Can we really call that a throw, chat? I mean, is that accurate?
But if you look at the ceiling right here, you see there's ketchup all over. That's because some lady and her husband came up to us, flipped us off, and then threw the ketchup all over me and Nick, mostly Nick. I just wiped it out of my hoodie, and he retaliated with the Sprite. That's actually what happened. We were attacked.
We were attacked with ketchup. We've been physically assaulted with ketchup. Well, let's look at this, just already based on what we're hearing. Think about it. Sneako's saying that a couple, probably some fat chick, which is just great. There's little Nick, the incel, got assaulted by a woman with ketchup. I don't see a bitch in this clip. Do you, chat? Let me pull the clip back up. I know I got Sneako on. We'll keep it up. Let me go to the spurg out. Okay, here we are. You see a bitch anywhere in this clip? Now let's talk about what it means to be a little punk. A little pussy punk. Now, Nick Fuentes, that woman's nowhere there. So what that means is, some bitch came up to Nick Fuentes, right up in his face, got right up in his face, probably putting her hand in his face, doing a Shaniqua neck snapping motion, head's gyrating like it's a fucking exorcist, hucks ketchup just everywhere, just pours Heinz all over his fucking lap, doesn't give a shit, and then walks away. But in this video, do you see her anywhere? Because I don't. So what that tells me is Nick sat there and took it like a bitch. Even based on what Sneako's saying. Sneako and Nick Fuentes sat there like little bitches and let a woman come up to them and dump a gallon's worth of ketchup on them. And then after she had left, then he tries to retaliate. That's how much of a pussy punk Nick Fuentes is. He can't handle the confrontation of dealing with even a woman in real life. He's got to wait for that bitch to be halfway across the restaurant where there are 85 men in between them before he retaliates. And then what is it? A little limp-wristed throw. Kind of looking bad, Nick. Let's hear the rest of this.
First, and we told them to go away. They went away and threw ketchup at us. He should not have thrown a Sprite, but that's the truth. And it's all over my favorite hoodie, man.
Was that Nick stomping by there? What was that at the end?
It's all over my favorite hoodie, man.
Look at the face he makes. Oh, fuck, the diva's mad. The diva's upset. Listen, he needs me to come and comfort him. He's slightly upset right now. A woman assaulted him. Imagine. Your entire brand, Nick. Your entire brand. Let me put up the gayest picture of you that I can right now. Where's the gayest picture? There's so many. So let me find a really extra gay one. There we go. Imagine your entire brand is talking endless shit about women. Women are filthy whores. Women deserve to be hung from trees. Sex with women is gay. That's your brand, bro. And then you have a woman come up to you in a restaurant publicly in front of all those men and dump ketchup on you, and your little bitch ass waits till they're out of the restaurant or halfway across it to retaliate? Not looking good. Not looking good. I would say maybe you're afraid of him. I would say maybe this is slightly embarrassing, my little mustachioed Mexican. I wish he'd kept the Mexican mustache. God. Nick, what are you doing? little Nicholas, what are we doing here? It's a little embarrassing. Slightly embarrassing, Nick. Now, I want you to understand, where do I go with this? Where do I go with this? I'm sorry. Oh my God. Chat, there's a knock at the door. What? Who's there? Oh, so there's a British gentleman demanding to be let in. I'm not sure. Sargon of Akkad? Oh my God, Sargon. You want to what? Well, yeah, sure. Sargon of Akkad, ladies and gentlemen, wants to join us. He wanted to say something about this. I'm not sure what he wanted. He just put on the headset. Yeah, there you go, Carl. Go ahead. You have something to say about how Nick is acting?
You are acting like a bunch of
neighbors.
Just so you know, you act like white
neighbors.
Exactly how you describe black people acting is the impression I get. Maybe you're just acting like a
neighbor.
Have you considered that? Do you think white people act like this? White people are meant to be polite and respectful to one another, and you guys can't even act like white people. It's really like amazing to me.
Oh my God! Thank you, Carl, for that sensible take. I'm just, whoo! Sargon of Akkad, ladies and gentlemen, coming in with the hotness. What's going on here? Are we going to have to start calling Nick the Vanilla Chimp? Is that his new nickname based on his behavior? The little Vanilla Chimp? Nick the Vanilla Chimp Fuentes? Carl coming in with a haymaker from out of nowhere. Now, I'd like to compare some things here, because I gave Sargon a lot of shit during his UKIP run. And it's like Nick Fuentes is just desperate to redeem him in every fucking capacity he can. I think we remember. Carl got, like, okay, this wasn't ketchup maybe kind of sort of at his head by a woman. He was getting fucking beanbagged with concrete milkshakes to the forehead. Now look at that. Look at the dignity of this British man. Absolutely doused in a milkshake. Is he chimping out like a white neighbor, he would say? No. Look at him. Just dusting himself off. Look how behaved he is, Nick. Look at how Carl Benjamin, a potential political candidate, handles getting doused in a milkshake. He doesn't sissy throw a Sprite at them. He just wipes it off like a white man would. But there's little Nick. Can't handle it. And that's not the only. There's actually. Let's go to the Kipper. Let's go to the Kipper clip. I love how it's literally called Sargon of Akkad gets kippered. And I just want you to see the reaction, the difference in the reaction between what Sargon does and how Nick behaved. Okay, let me get this queued up here. Oh God, I love how goofy the internet is. Okay, there we go. Pull this up. Now this is again kippered. Where was this interview? This is up on Sargon's channel himself, but this is at Foulmouth. This is great.
The Conservative Party has more racists than UKIP.
So Sargon recognizes that somebody is circling him. He's wondering if it's going to be another milkshake attack.
Well, I don't need permission to be here, do I?
There's the kippering. Sargon has been officially kippered. In fact, he looks stunned. Has a woman thrown fish at my fucking forehead? It's just a moment of just surreality has hit him.
Excuse me.
And that's it. That was Sargon's reaction. Listen to how polite he was. Excuse me. Pardon me, mum. That was very uncalled for. Excuse me. Smacked in the face with kippers. Very politely says, pardon me. How could you do that? I'm very upset. You shouldn't have done that. Gets hit with a milkshake. I'll just wipe it off. Now let's compare again that to Nick. What does Nick do when a ketchup goes near his fucking head? Ah! Sissy throws. He sissy throws. And then he douses everybody in the area with his little Sprite tantrum. Of course, picks his nose, got to eat some boogers, and then does a little bitch face because people are like, why did you just pour Sprite all over my fucking body? What is going on? Carl, people in chat, Carl vindicated? Yes, that's true. It is true. Sargon of Akkad. Nick has completely redeemed him. Holy shit. So this happened just, I think, like 2 or 3 hours ago at an In-N-Out, I believe in LA somewhere. I'm sure there's going to be more video. There has to be more people filming in that restaurant. If they didn't get the initial encounter, which probably somebody did, which will be funny, they at least got more than 10 or 15 seconds on the tail end of it as it was going on. The audio version I heard is just everybody goes silent. Like the whole restaurant. When he sissy throws the Sprite, the whole restaurant goes silent. And I think they're stunned. They're stunned that an actual man with a penis can't really get any momentum or force behind his throw. Not that he threw a Sprite that was upsetting to them, but that it was, like, again, like a little gay slap. A little gay slap that happened to be holding a soda. And just everybody silence and shame. Oh my God. Nicholas. This is not optical. Optically optical. It's very weird. You know, I guess to me, what I find weird about this is Nick and America First really spent a good year or two going after the Wignats for not being optical and saying things they shouldn't say. And now he's out there just loving it up, slapping his ass, screaming 1488. And, what do we call that? Because Nick hates Wignats, right? But he's out there, again, according to, where was it? Let me play that. Let me get my money's worth out of this one, too. How would Sargon describe this behavior again?
You are acting like a bunch of
neighbors.
Just so you know, you act like white neighbors. Exactly how you describe black people acting is the impression I get. Maybe.
Okay, so acting like white neighbors, that's how Sargon would describe it. So what do we call Nick, then? Like, what is this behavior? Our little vanilla chimp. I think it's a nicknet. It's not a wignat. Nick Fuentes is officially a nicknet, a neighbor nationalist. He's out there living that life, loving that dream. This is now the new reality of Nick Fuentes, and I think it's the name we should go with. Nick Fuentes, the nicknet. Oh yeah. That's right, chat. Nick out there getting into fights in Waffle House. Little white boy grew up in an affluent neighborhood, hangs out with a rapper for 2 days, and he's already getting into a fight in a Waffle House. What the fuck? It's official. He's a nicknat. Little nicknat knickers. Little nicknat knickers out there gay throwing Sprites at people at the In-N-Out Burger. Brilliant. Now, let me segue. Well, you know what? Actually, let me run to the money because I'm a fucking whore. Hold on 1 second here. From E24, there's some more footage. He was pretending not to be Nick Fuentes. It's on Siegel's Twitter. The real Nick Fuentes tweeted it. What do you mean he was pretending not to be Nick Fuentes? Is this little bitch already trying to hide in public? That's awesome. Let's go take a look. Excuse me, I'm not actually Nick Fuentes. I'm not Nick Fuentes. Excuse me. Excuse me. I just look like him. I'm actually a gay man. Okay, let's see if I can find this clip. Oh my God, he actually tries to... Oh, it's on TMZ! Holy shit, this little bitch tried to pretend it wasn't him. Are you fucking kidding me? That's awesome. Oh, is there audio? Please be audio. Oh my God, this is great. Chat, breaking news. Hot breaking news, chat. Nick Fuentes is a little bitch. I'm just pulling it up. Don't worry, boys. We're going to be playing it live. I still have to run to that money. By the way, thank you, E24. We've got something now. Spheres of Madness, the hormone blockers really affected his throat. Nick, the umper, L. Where are my pills? Sargon knows how to take creamy loads better than Nick. Very true. From Oive Central, I pray that God heals your cancer, man. The internet still needs you. So take my Bitcoins and please live another day. P.S. When the Elders of Zion protocol is activated, I'll make sure to put a good word for you and Jade. Well, thank you. Oive Central. Shalom from the Holy Land. I found you why I just discovered Otherkin, and you'd put out your Tumblrs and video on it. It's been 7.5 years. God, it's been long. You helped steer me from degeneracy, laughed at retards, and warned me of the government and corporations. Well, you are welcome. From Bawling Gesture. Nick and Milo are so evil at just making Kanye their pay monkey, doing and sacrificing ridiculous shit. They probably got their names on his life insurance and will. Sprite for the neighbors from E24. Okay. Two more, and then we're going to jump to the hot breaking clips here. Where are my pills? The Gaper Fruitcake Dick. My Nick Fuentes is a little thug hunter. And from Secret Reactor. Hey, Jim. Secret character here. Take these muddies and fuck these autistic neighbors that kneecapped you at the end of the last stream. You were so close and made it farther than anyone would have. That's right. I did lose a No Ralph November. Oh, somebody saying Sears Mattis says Sneeko running damage control on PPP's Twitter timeline and then deleting tweets. Oh, we've got a lot to look at. What a glorious morning. Okay, all right. Let's start off with Nick trying to pretend it's not him. How embarrassing! Our little knickers, our little Nignat knickers, trying to pretend it ain't him in the fucking restaurant. This is apparently the channel that has it up. Retweeted by the true and honest Nicholas J. Fuentes at Deranged Fruitcake, known as Destiny's homosexual Horcrux. Living that life, living the best life. All right, let's make sure desktop audio's on. It is. Here we go. Let's see. Let's watch more from TM fucking Z.
It is Nick Fuentes. He pretended that it wasn't him, but it's really him. What the fuck? Fuck Nick Fuentes! You racist! It is Nick Fuentes. He pretended that it wasn't him.
Oh my God, this is fucking embarrassing. Look at him. Look at the shame walk. Look at the little shame walk, the little bitch walk. You got a woman, Nick. I thought women are whores that need to be nailed to crucifixes and shit. You got a bitch out there talking shit to you, and you won't even look at her after your little sissy Sprite throw?
But it's really him. What the fuck? Fuck Nick Fuentes!
Look at him. Won't even look at her. Won't even look her in the eyes. Too afraid. Too terrified. Our little Nick-Nat Knickers, too scared. Too scared to stand up to some chick in the fucking hood. How embarrassing. How absolutely terrifyingly embarrassing. Oh, please, are there more clips? Oh, what was it? Where was the timeline that they were fighting? Where they were fighting? Oh, where Sneeko's doing fucking damage control? Yeah, I'd be embarrassed too. Oh, God. I'm sorry, chat. You have to give me a minute. I'm not seeing any more. If there was any more, then yes, he has to. As you can see, all I'm seeing is the video clip, the initial video clip that he put up. So if there were more responses from Sneeko, they're gone now. But like I speculated, see how quick that was, chat? Like I speculated, we started the show off with me saying, after watching the initial video, that Nick is scared, terrified, a little girl, piddling himself. His pants are full of piddle. Scared of Shaniqua in the hood at the fucking In-N-Out Burger. Terrified to say anything to a woman in real life. And now we have TMZ footage. TMZ footage of her talking shit to him. His head's hanging down low. Won't even look at her. If we look, I'm going to go back to that video. Fuck it. We're going back to that video. Because I'm pretty sure. Yep, okay. I want to show you the difference here between Nick Fuentes and Sneeko. This actually really highlights it pretty well. Let's take a look at the difference between Nick Fuentes and Sneeko in this situation. All right, I have the audio off because it's not important, because we're just going to be hearing her screaming. Well, you know what? Let's leave it on, because this is what Nick would be hearing anyway. There we go. All right.
It is Nick Fuentes.
Okay, did you see that? Look, immediately. Eye contact. See, Sneeko, he's like, that's a bitch. What are we afraid of? Looks her right in the eyes. Look at her right in the eyes. I see you, bitch. Doesn't even care. No fucks given.
Nick Fuentes.
Then he turns away and he walks away.
He pretended.
But what does Nick do? Look at him. Eyes literally pointing at the floor. If you were to draw a line, we were to do some like trigonometry, geometry, mathematics shit over here, looking down at the floor. Wearing a suit. Who wears a suit to an In-N-Out Burger? The first question. Ketchup covered, suit wearing, Nignat Knickers, terrified of Shaniqua. Won't even fucking look at her. Sneeko looks her dead in the eyes. I'm looking at you, bitch. But not Nick. Nick won't do it. Nick's too scared. Too many black people are around me, Nick is thinking. What do I do? I can't call them a neighbor in their face. They'll kill me. He just walks away in shame. Oh, that's embarrassing, Nick. That is embarrassing. Little Nick-Nat Knickers, too scared to stand up to the woman. Little Nick-Nat Knickers. Getting fucking air juggled out there. Shameful. Terribly, terribly shameful. Pathetic. You're right, chat. Virgin walk? Absolutely. Embarrassing is an understatement. Yes, that's true. It is embarrassing. Yes, the virgin walk. The virgin walk. Embarrassing. Remember, this is a dude that literally cosplays as Kanye West. He imagines himself as a black rapper. We've seen it with him in his GIMP gear. He's dressed up in it 100,000 times. And where do we find? He's finally in the situation to show us what a badass hood rat. What a real down for it neighbor is. A blood in, blood out kind of shit. He's going to break her spine on a fire hydrant, right? And there's little Nick, head down, looking at the floor, wearing a suit, and an In-N-Out burger in LA. What? Embarrassing. Absolutely. Just embarrassing. Maybe that's what made Sad Boy sad. Maybe Kanye thought, I finally got me a white boy that's got some balls. And then he watched as Nick did his little hunchback walk of shame away. He's like, I can't love this gay boy. This gay boy can't be my lover now. He's too much of a bitch. This is literally what Nick was doing. Oh no. Well, let me, there we go. That is literally what he was doing in that restaurant. That look, that little hunchback walk away, oh my God, this is fucking horrifically embarrassing. That was Nick. Oh, December is just a gift already. Chat, just a gift already. So, that's your late breaking news. Nick Fuentes, In-N-Out Burger, gets just rocked and rolled by some black chick throwing. I thought it was a hamburger. I thought she was like the whole meal at his ass. Like maybe even the fries too. Like she just saw him and she's like, fuck no. That's little Nick-Nat Knickers. She just hucks her whole Happy Meal at his ass. But no. No. Just the ketchup. He's not worth any more than just the ketchup. And what does he do? He waits for her to leave before he throws something, hits everybody else, and then won't even look as she shit talks him like a bitch. I love how they're all calling him out. He tried to pretend it wasn't him. Horrifying, Nick. Horrifying. How can this man, how are you going to be Kanye's new gay lover, Nick? If you can't, if you're just too embarrassed to keep your head held high. Look at Sneeko. He didn't give a shit. But you're out there hiding. But of course, it has to go from bad to worse. Can't just be Nick embarrassing himself. Again, we've got the we've got the Alex Jones footage, but there's more. There's more. Now, we all know how Nick likes to talk about the politicians that love him. They love him. Oh my God, they support and they love him. They think he's the greatest thing on earth. Well, Laura Loomer's been out there just lighting shit on fire with a vengeance. Trying to stir up shit everywhere. Got receipts on everybody. And I think Laura Loomer has mind-fucked Marjorie Taylor Greene to the point where she is now publicly, not just in tweets, but like going on radio shows and podcasts. And she's publicly calling Nick a little boy and saying she doesn't know who the fuck he is. So we'll watch. There's a clip of her talking shit about him and then his response to it, which is also just amazing. So let's roll that clip. Let's roll that footage. Oh, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oh, right off the bat. Most people don't even know who the fuck this little boy is. Nick Fuentes. I don't know. Do you mean Nick-Nat Knickers? The ketchup-dodging little bitch from In-N-Out Burger? Is that who we're talking about? No, Chad. Not like this, Groypers. Oh, God, a cat just flew over my house. I don't know who this little boy is. People in this country don't even know who he is. That's a political way of saying stupid little boy. So, Marjorie Taylor Greene, there's no way this is muted. There's no way it's muted. God fucking damn it. How? How is this muted? What is going on here? This is devastating, chat. Let me see. There might be a way for me to make it. There might be a way for me to recover it. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Let me see if I can do it like this. Oh, this is going to be a big pain in the ass, isn't it? This is going to be... Is it because of the audio that I'm trying? Like, why is it doing that? Why is it becoming a little asshole to me? Let me see. Let me see if I got a workaround. Hold on. Hold on, chat. I might have a workaround. Because all the other clips work just fine. Let's try just pulling up the initial video by itself. Maybe that'll do it. And all I did was merge them together. But I can play them individually. That's fine. If I can find them individually. Oh, it's a disaster. Boomer, what are you doing? We'll get there. We'll get there. We're in no hurry. Listen, you might think, hey, this is kind of embarrassing. But it could be worse. I could be getting assaulted with ketchup at an In-N-Out burger and then throwing my Sprite like a little sissy bitch. That would be, I think, chat, that might be worse. Little sissy bitch throwing. Might actually be worse. Okay. I think those are the two videos I want. All right, let's try it. Let's see if this works. Hopefully it does. If it doesn't, well then I guess. So much for that segment.
Most people in this country has no clue who Nick Fuentes is. And if they heard his statements that he makes, they would want nothing to do with him. Right. He sounds like a very immature young man saying hateful things about people and calling, using a people group, talking about people he doesn't like.
Hold on. I think I figured out what's going on. This might be horrifically embarrassing, but I think I figured out why it wasn't working. Oh my God, the old man in real time is figuring out what's happening here. Let me just be sure. Okay. I got it. I had it. This is horribly embarrassing. I had it on mute only rather than audio output to both sources. I think I fixed it, chat. We're going to try this again. Let's see if this actually works. But I think I actually fixed it in real time. Old man's figuring things out as they're happening. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. We'll start from the top, boys.
Most people in this country has no clue who Nick Fuentes is.
Oh, now that audio's going off. Everything disaster. Okay, you got to tell me, did you hear that? Did you hear her say most people don't know who the fuck Nick Fuentes is? I hope so. I hope so. I hope it's working. I think it is. Oh, is it working? Did the audio come through? Yes? Okay, we figured it out. Round of applause for the old man. Round of applause for the old man. He figured it out. Okay, so nobody knows who Nick Fuentes is. What the fuck is this thing doing? Okay. Okay, all right, we're good. We're good.
And if they heard his statements that he makes, they would want nothing to do with him. He sounds like a very immature young man.
All right, as I was saying, when the audio wasn't working, that's a really nice political way of saying, little boy. So she basically has said he's a little boy. Nobody knows who this little boy is.
Saying hateful things about people and calling, using a people group, talking about people he doesn't like by an entire people group, which is horrible. Why would he ever do that? And then also saying, "Oh, I'm not racist," or "I'm not these things." Yeah, you are if you talk that way, because that's how you sound. And I don't know why Kanye West would align himself with that.
I don't. Boy, does she have a voice on her. By the way, can we just be honest? That voice, ugh, like nails on a chalkboard. And that's a perfect freeze frame too. It's a perfect freeze frame. My God, it's like she's morphing into a horseman. I don't know what that face is. It's like some kind of genetic abomination. But listen, she hitched her wagon to him, and now she's running for the hills. But he loves to talk about politicians and how much they love him. And now she's explicitly saying that he's some unknown little boy. I don't know who this little boy is.
Makes no sense to me whatsoever. Because the reality is, why would anyone want to follow or hang out with someone that condemns an entire group of people constantly when he knows nothing? What has he ever done in his life? What government position or when has he ever been elected? Really, how?
Okay, so now she just wants to dig the knife in deeper. Not only is Nick Fuentes an unknown little boy, Nick Nat Knickers, but what has he ever done? What has he ever accomplished? He doesn't hold any political office. He's not done shit. He's just a stupid little boy on the internet. Never had a job. Didn't finish college. What has this little boy done?
How is he so all in the know about all these things that he talks about? Because he knows nothing more than anyone else that can sit there on the internet and Google things and look up information.
So now, like, you have to, okay, she's saying things that the A-logs would say, but she's saying them in a politician's way. She's basically saying this little, let me translate what she's saying right now to you in real time. So effectively what she's saying is this little neighbor is basically just regurgitating Poll. That's what she just told you. He doesn't know shit. He goes on Poll, absorbs the infographics and vomits it up every night. This is what a politician is telling you. Nick Fuentes is nothing more than a few Poll threads and a couple of McDonald's hamburgers.
And whether it's real or not, and then talk about it on a podcast or on some social media site. But that's what I'm seeing, and I think it's sad.
I want the promises that were made in.
Okay, now this is Nick Fuentes on Politically Provoked. By the way, isn't Brittany also Jewish? I'm really confused here. For the guy that's going on and on about how much he hates the YouTubes, he sure seems to be surrounded by a lot of Jews. Laura Loomer, Milo Yiannopoulos, Assistant Groiper, the people that helped build his website, now going on he's responding to a politician saying he's a stupid little boy that doesn't know shit other than Poll infographics. And to respond to that, he goes on a Jewish woman's podcast? Oh, and Marjorie Taylor Greene is a Jew too. Everybody, they're all Jews. There's everybody around Nick Fuentes is Jewish. Didn't Kanye say that he's like he's a what is the term? What? Oh my God, what are the black Jews? Black Israelite? Yeah, like what the fuck is going on? What is going on, Chad? Very confused for the man that hates YouTube so much to be so knee deep in YouTube.
2016 to be delivered. I still want America to be made great again and to be put first. And I'm not going to settle for, the Marjorie Greene on the House Oversight Committee impeaching Biden. She's going to hold an impeachment vote on Biden. It's like, you dumb idiot. That's not going anywhere, Mm-hmm. And anyway, what a disgusting person. She totally disavowed me the other day. And then on her show today.
Yeah, we just saw that.
And here's the funny thing. A week ago, she was texting Milo and saying that she wanted to come to the office. Okay? So people don't know that, but a week ago, Milo was saying, oh, Marjorie is texting me. She wants to come out to the Yay 24 office and visit.
Now that's weird because Loomer has brought up, and Milo did post, badges showing that he was an intern for Marjorie Taylor Greene, working for a politician in the United States. So are you telling me that Milo Yiannopoulos is leaking private conversations with politicians to Nick Fuentes? Because that's probably not a good idea to publicly state that politicians' private conversations are being shared with everybody and laughed about. And that her intern is leaking information to Nick Fuentes is essentially what you've just heard. I'm sure that won't come to bite them in the ass later on. I'm sure that won't lead to anything. I'm sure that won't be a problem for people a week from now.
And in the back of my head, I said, you know what? I said, she is the thirstiest, and predictably, when it was cool, she was about it. When it was cool, she was going to race over to LA to get to the office to appear cool and get attention. And then when the pressure got too hot, then she fled back. Oh, never mind. Now I don't want to go. Now I denounce Nick Fuentes. And it's like, okay. So again, when it was the hottest thing in the world, she would do anything to be a part of it. But then the second that it got a little bit uncomfortable, when, the swastikas came out, then she goes, oh, well, not even before the swastikas came out.
Yeah, wow, what a shock. God, these fucking politicians. They were all down for the clown. But the second you start waving some swastikas, suddenly they get a little bit nervous. Come on, man. You're supposed to be. Didn't Milo Yiannopoulos introduce you on Tim Pool as one of the most brilliant political commentators with the greatest insight of our modern generation? And now you're like, God, when I started waving Nazi flags, suddenly the politicians found it maybe a little problematic. Okay, you know, what's with these weak-willed politicians? All I did was dress up as Adolf Hitler, and wave a few swastikas while kicking YouTube. And all of a sudden, nobody wants to hang out with me. Brilliant political insight, Nick. Real mover and shaker behind the scenes.
Then she goes, oh, actually, I denounce. And it's just so predictable. Like, and I asked a buddy of mine this question the other day. I said, has she ever done anything that shows good character in her entire life? Like, she's just weak. She'll go and say something edgy to get attention. And then when the pressure comes, she buckles. You know,
again, this is coming from a man. That's just weak. She buckles under pressure. Coming from the dude we literally just watched try to pretend and convince an entire In-N-Out restaurant that he wasn't Nick Fuentes and was scared to confront some fucking hood rat bitch with her fucking $10 weave at 3 in the morning in LA. Looking at the floor. Nick Fuentes is saying Marjorie Taylor Greene is weak after we watched footage of him literally piddling himself because a black woman threw ketchup at him.
Oh, she's going to be a MAGA mom and QAnon and all that. And then the second that Kevin McCarthy reprimands her and she loses her committee, she goes and apologizes. She's going to say, oh, the COVID is like the Holocaust. Oh, so edgy. Wow. Drink up all that attention. Here's the attention you ordered. And then the second it gets too hot, she, oh, I'm sorry. I went to a Holocaust museum and na. And it's like, so I'm over her. It's like, and by the way, you know, she wants to be the face of Christian nationalism. She's divorced. Like, she's a divorced and she's like actively an adulterer.
Oh, I love it. Now, she's actively an adulterer. Again, Nick Fuentes working with Milo Yiannopoulos, a former intern of Marjorie Taylor Greene, sharing that information. Now accusing of her of being a cheating whore. Also, you can't be the face of Christian nationalism. You're divorced. Nick, how many fucking people on your platform are divorced? I can name like 5. I can name 5 people in their 30s that you handpicked for your platform that are fucking divorced.
How are you going to be the face of Christian nationalism when you're a divorced woman girl boss? It doesn't even make any sense. I'm so glad I don't have to pretend to support that anymore.
And there we go. This is what I like. I love this clip because it unintentionally shares a lot of information that's explicitly stated rather than having to infer it. So he thinks Marjorie Taylor Greene is shit. She's horrible. She's a cheating whore. She's a fuck up. She can't do anything right. But he pretended for years to think she was the greatest shit on earth. So this guy who talks about loyalty and honesty and speaking your mind and being uncensored is he's no different than anybody else. He bent the knee for a little bit of clout and power with the ability to rub elbows with fucking MTG. He put up with what he describes as a cheating whore fuck up. Again, incel hates women, thinks they should be nailed to the cross. But he bent that knee just like he did at the In-N-Out Burger. Oh, Marjorie Taylor Greene is a filthy cheating whore, and I hate her, and I never liked her at all. And I don't have to pretend anymore. Because that's what it is. It's all pretending. It's a big fucking LARP. It's all pretending it's a grift. And now you're starting to see it. Now he's openly admitting it's a grift. That's the closest he's come yet to just being explicit with everybody and saying, yep, I don't believe in any of this shit. I just want money. Savior of the white race, Nick the Nicknet Fuentes. Gonna save those white people by wheeling and dealing and glad-handing with political whores that he has to pretend are decent people. I wonder what he thinks of all the other politicians he works with. What about Gosart and all the others? I wonder what his private thoughts on them are. Are they all weak-willed little political whores too? Nicknet nationalism? Never. Oh, that's great. Is Kanye... Oh, that's right. Jaden McNeil coming in from the top ropes for 25 oodles. Kanye is divorced as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait a minute here now. Wait a minute. You can't be the face of Christian nationalism if you're divorced. That was, oh my God, that's not a good clip to play. Nick, you got so angry at Marjorie, the cheating whore that you hate so much, that you accidentally dunked on Kanye West. Uh-oh. That's, you're the PR guy. That's kind of a fuck up. That's about as bad as Milo Yiannopoulos saying I work for a fruitcake when he was fucking talking about Kanye. Oh my God, where is that? Oh God, it's somewhere in here. Oh, it's buried. It's buried under 800,000 fucking things. Shit. Am I gonna be able to find it? Can I find it? I don't even know where it is. I'm sorry, Chad, I've let you down. So Milo Yiannopoulos, for like 6 months into the lead up to working with Kanye West, basically calls him a fruitcake, says he's a gay man that likes white boys. And now Nick Fuentes, in his anger and his tarred rage against MTG, says explicitly you can't be the leader, or you can't be the face of Christian nationalism in this country if you're divorced, while working for a guy that's divorced. So Kanye West's political campaign manager thinks he's a fruitcake, and Nick Fuentes, his PR guy, thinks he can't do the job because he's a disgusting divorced non-Christian. Let's go. Let's go. What a train wreck. Oh, Nick, when Kanye front flips off that building, they're going to be throwing more than ketchup at you, let me assure you. It's going to be way more than ketchup that's getting hucked at your head. Sad. Oh, God. Listen, folks, a cat boy just flew over my house. Groypers, not like this, bros. Not like this. Serious political movement over here. Serious political movement. This little spastic fuck. That's two now. Looks like a bitch at the In-N-Out Burger. Looks like a bitch in front of everybody. Trying to pretend he's not who he is. And then to dunk on a politician whose ass he's kissed for a year and a half. He accidentally makes Kanye look like a fruitcake. Brilliant. Brilliant. Political mind of our generation, according to Milo Yiannopoulos. Sargon, I'm so sorry. We all owe Sargon an apology. We also Sargon may have been way more right than we thought when he said this.
You are acting like a bunch of
neighbors.
Just so you know, you act like white neighbors. Exactly how you describe black people acting is the impression I get. Maybe you're just acting like a neighbor. Have you considered that? Do you think white people act like this? White people are meant to be polite and respectful to one another, and you guys can't even act like white people. It's really like amazing to me.
We may owe him a little bit of an apology. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of an apology on this one. Okay, well, we're about an hour in. We've got much more to go through. Let's take a small break. And since we had Sargon dropping those hard facts on us, I know the perfect song to play for the break. So grab a drink. There's more to come. And we'll be back in 5 minutes here.
We gotta find Now what do we do? That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. We gotta find the appropriate find. Find first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. We gotta find the culprit. That's the first clue. We gotta find. That's the first clue. That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. We gotta find the culprit. That's the first clue. We gotta find.
There's nothing wrong with being a faggot. If you wanna take it up the ass, then that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being a fucking faggot. I mean, just come out the closet. Cause as long as you say no homo, it's not gay. I said it's not gay. If the balls don't touch and if they do, that's okay. Cause there's nothing wrong with being a fucking faggot. Little bitch. There's nothing wrong with being a faggot. Fucking faggot. If you wanna take it up the ass, that's fine with me. There's nothing wrong with being a dick-sucking, fudge-packing faggot. Cause as long as you say no homo, it's not gay.
Oh, get your lighters out, chat. That's a banger of a song. It's a banger of a song, chat. It's nothing. It's okay, Nick. It's time to come out. We're here to support you, Nick. It's okay. Nicholas, we're here for you. We're here for you, little Nick. Got a few more money chats. Let me run right to them. Claude Fermi, what dirt do you think the feds have on Milo to turn him into a federal informant? Well, I mean, he has explicitly talked about his blackmail and his wheelings and dealings with the government. He even did an interview with Baked Alaska where they sat down and talked about Baked turning evidence for January 6th and how that would be okay. Those clips are out there. I don't have them queued up to run today, but they do exist. My vision is augmented. Here's some dolphin sex for your break. Who doesn't love dolphin sex? A boomer moment from Mecca. Dick Jones, don't go to the light, Jim. Stay away from the light, Jim. And of course, I won't forget about my oodles, boys. 0.01 oodles from Yee. Breaking, I'm pounding Nick as we speak. That throw was weak. Must be corrected. Must be perfected. Somebody, Basat, sent in Mr. Bond's music collection. Free Mr. Bond. And for 0.05 oodles. Maximum fun posting. Speaking of grift, the most tragic figure is Beardley, who told on his audience on the Weekly Sweat that movements are gay, grifters should be mocked, and now he's part of the gayest movement in grifting 8 hours per day. Does make you think. Does makes you think, gets the noggin jogging a little bit. Now, I came across the news article. Listen, my knowledge, and we're gonna, as the last part of this stream, really go over the Kanye and Infowars thing. But my knowledge of Kanye is limited. I know he's a rapper. I know he's worth a lot of money. We get basic information. Was married to Kardashians. We all saw the gay fish thing from South Park. A couple of nervous breakdowns he's had over the years, but it's all surface level shit. I don't know much about him. But then I heard a podcast talking about Pete Davidson. And I just want to say, all right, do you guys remember Tariq Nasheed's buck breaking? You remember Tariq Nasheed came out with a movie about buck breaking? And, you know, how black dudes get mind fucked? So let's set this up. Let's set this up. Because I think maybe what's going on with Kanye West is he's been buck broken by a gigantic Jewish penis. I can't confirm that, but that seems to be what he himself is saying. According to articles posted about Pete Davidson, Kanye West screamed about Pete Davidson's 10-inch penis during a fight with Charlemagne. This is a direct quote. This isn't made up. There are multiple articles about this specifically. My wife is out here fucking a white boy with a 10-inch penis, and you won't help me? My wife is out here fucking a white boy with a 10-inch penis, and you telling me that your friend, but you're supposed to be culture, West allegedly screamed at him? A big, giant, Jewish dick. I think Kanye potentially might have been I think he might have been buck broken. Now there was another article that came out after Kanye West screaming about Pete Davidson's giant fucking dick. Pete Davidson converts to Judaism in latest Kanye troll. Pete Davidson converts to Judaism in latest troll on Kanye West. What in the fuck is going on? Kanye West is out there talking about Pete Davidson's giant Jewish pecker. Talking about this motherfucker laying pipe. And Pete Davidson is just fucking with him. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's not. We can't do that. The reason I bring this up. Let me see it. Let me make sure. Of course, what is it? What is it that what is it the dude from Star Wars said? It's like poetry, so that it rhymes. Every line rhymes with itself. That thing. So let me pull this up. Here we go. Kanye West reveals his favorite Pornhub categories before getting free membership for life. So where was he? He was on Jimmy Kimmel. And who was the first talk show to make fun of Kanye West and Nick Fuentes? Jimmy Kimmel. So see how it rhymes with itself? It's cyclical. It tunes in with itself. But this is Kanye talking to him about all this shit, about his favorite Pornhub accounts, what he likes, and a lot of black on white. Obviously, my own reality. Kanye likes blacked porn. He specifically said the category he likes the most is blacked porn. So I want you to think about this. A little bit of irony for you. Let me put this quote up as we talk about this a little bit in depth. Let's talk about this. Kanye West, he loves black porn. He likes watching white girls get balled out by black dudes. Kanye West is a big fan of the BBC. And yet, when the big Jewish cock, the BJC, plowed the shit out of his wife, he had a mental fucking breakdown over it. That's a little bit ironic. I'd say that's a little bit ironic, if you ask me. What kind of man goes on a talk show screaming about some dude's 10-inch cock? Why would you do that? She got bleached, Kanye. Oh, well, if he's Jewish, it wouldn't be bleached, would it? What would we call it, Chad? What would you call it? He got dreidled? Or she got dreidled? Would we call it being dreidled? What is it? It's not blacked, it's not bleached. What is it? The BJC. What exactly would we call that? What a nightmare. You're doing talk show interviews about liking the BBC and blacked porn, and then at your own house, your wife is getting dicked down by the biggest Jewish cock on the planet. Zogged? She got zogged? Oh, she got zogged. Oh, oy vey. Oh, koshered. Oh, yeah, koshered or zogged? Koshered probably's better. She got koshered. Oh, no. Oh, God, she koshered. Oh, my God, my wife. I think, what is this? How is this, Kanye, how would this be damaging to Pete Davidson? All you've done is tell people that he has a gigantic dick. That's, my wife, you're literally telling people my wife chose a giant Jewish penis over me. So I don't think, maybe it's not all this financial shit, all this banking stuff and the deplatforming and Adidas and all that. That's like smoke and mirrors. He's fucked up. He's fucked up because a Jewish guy with a donkey dick fucked his wife. Which is ironic because he was totally cool with going on Jimmy Kimmel talking about how great black porn is and how awesome it is watching white chicks get fucked by big black dicks. That, she got koshered. She got zogged. Oh, the irony. What are we doing here? Or as Tariq Nasheed would refer to it, again, she got, Kanye got buck broken. Oh, Kanye, whatever you do, just don't think about that giant Jewish penis fucking your wife. It's going to drive you crazy. Kanye, buddy, listen to me. Don't think about Pete Davidson making your bed squeak as he plows Kim Kardashian's pussy and reaches depths you never have. Don't think about it, Kanye. It's going to make you uncomfortable. Don't think about him spinning dreidels on her ass as he goes raw into your wife. Don't think about it. Don't think about her eyes rolling in the back of her head as bar mitzvah music plays, as she has earth-shattering orgasms from the BJC. Don't think about it. It will fuck you up, Kanye. Do not think about this. Do not think about how she probably tells her friends how Jewish dick is better than yours. Don't think about it. Terrible. It'll just make you sad. It'll make you so sad you're going to go back to being a sad boy. We're going to have to put up the sad boys. That's why he's making that face. My wife is getting fucked by a Jew with a giant dick. That's that face. That's what the face means. How many conversations do you think Nick Fuentes had to listen about this? How many plane flights did he have to sit there and listen about Pete Davidson's 10-inch cock? Not like this, boys. Not like this. Oh, boy. What a fucking month this is turning out to be. What a month December is turning out to be. Okay. I think that covers everything outside of the Kanye West on Alex Jones. So let's pull up Kanye West on Alex Jones, which is a pain in the ass to find clips of course. Such a fucking clown show. Such a fucking clown show, and I love it. God, everything about this is exciting. I know some people are getting, like if you follow the news or some social media platforms, they're getting like legit angry about this, but don't get angry about it. This is the greatest fucking circus sideshow you're ever going to watch. You're going to watch people just destroy their careers and reputations over this. And eventually the Mania episode is going to end. And we're going to see some real shit when that does. I'm not sure how it's going to play out. I can't guarantee you how it's going to play out. But it's just exciting times. It's exciting times, folks. Yes, chat, I saw somebody in chat saying, this better end with Kanye pardoning Chris on January 6, 2025. I've seen the theory, and I think there might be something to it, that the demon Magichan that inhabited Chris Chan, it's like some kind of evil entity. In fact, God, you know what? There's actually a movie based on this. Oh my God, let me Google this. Oh, God, I can't think of the fucking... Okay. Chat, you're going to have to help me out on this because I'm sure you can think of it. But here's my theory. So, Magichan, the evil demonic spirit inhabiting Chris Chan, transfers bodies through touch. And it transfers bodies out of Chris Chan into Ethan Ralph. And the moment it does, Ethan Ralph's life devolves into a circus sideshow. Then at some point, probably at Ollie Jamar's... midlife crisis super slumber party for old men that Ethan attended, he met Nick Fuentes and they touched. And then the demon went into Nick Fuentes and things started going to shit for Nick Fuentes. And now Nick Fuentes is brushed up against Kanye West and the evil demon Magichan has transferred into him. Oh, Fallen. Was that the name of the movie? We are looking at the real life version of Fallen. Yes, that is what this is. This is life has become the script of Fallen. Instead of Denzel Washington, it's Kanye West. Ethan Ralph is John Goodman. Denzel Washington is Kanye West. I don't know who Reno Williams would be, but yes, it's a real-life version of Fallen. And I've seen people put forward that theory, and I think there might be something to it. Because it's a little bit too much of a coincidence. It all started with Chris Chan. And then the infection, the demonic infiltration, jumped body to body to body, just like in Fallen. But instead of like turning the person into a serial killer who's got to murder and gather up blood, it just makes them make a giant fucking ass of themselves for the internet's entertainment. But now it's stuck in Kanye West. It can't leave him. So I think, like, who does it go into after Kanye West? I don't know. If I were Sneeko, I'd be careful. Don't shake any of these fucking people's hands, Sneeko. Or there's gonna be some horribly embarrassing shit about you that pops up. Like, people are gonna be ducking and dodging. No wonder Milo packed his bags and flew the fuck out of there. He knows that he's possessed. He doesn't want to be touched. He doesn't want Magic Chan to inhabit him, to indwell him. Somebody in chat, there's a clip of people touching each other as it travels down a street. Yep, it literally is. We're watching the plot of Fallen. But in regards to political goofiness and the internet. And Chris Chan. Oh, God. What a year. What a great way to end the year of the Chud. It's just exciting. It's like every day, how could it get much more ridiculous? Like, where can it go next? What stupid shit can happen next? We start with Nick Fuentes, Big W, meets Kanye West and President Trump. And then within, what are we on, day 5 now? Has devolved into just the funniest shit ever. Trump has disavowed Nick like 4 times and said he doesn't know who the fuck he is. Kanye West has actually, agreed with that on Tim Pool and said, yeah, Trump doesn't know who the fuck this guy is. Marjorie Taylor Greene is out there disavowing, saying, I don't know who the fuck this little boy is. Nobody knows who he is. Kanye West is running around in an Avengers mask doing puppet shows. Looking like a psychopath. And then you've got Nick now caught at an In-N-Out Burger getting pressed by a fucking hood rat that he won't even look in the eyes because he's a little bitch. Like, it's just every day it becomes funnier. Every day it becomes stupider. That is the Fallen timeline that we are in. We're living the script of this movie out. I think, chat, can we get an 07 in chat for Magic Chan? Because I think our little demon here is putting the work in. Like, we got Moloch over here on Odyssey, but we got to give it up to Magic Chan. Because you don't get this kind of entertainment usually unless you sacrifice a few people in a blood ritual. There we go. They're the 07s that we need. A little 07 for Magic Chan for really working that magic. Giving us the entertainment we fucking deserve. Kanye's so fucking crazy. Do you think we could convince him he is actually possessed by a demon called Magic Chan? Chat, do you think if people started leaving comments on just anything Kanye West does, mentioning Magic Chan out of context, eventually he's going to think he's possessed by him? Can we get, like, a week or a month from now, a clip of Kanye West doing an exorcism, trying to rebuke the spirit of Magic Chan? Because that neighbor about that area now of craziness where I think we could convince him. I think we could convince him that he's legitimately possessed by Magic Chan, and I think we can get that clip. That's all I'm saying. we gotta work a little bit about it. But I think, he'll start, it'd be like the movie, the Number 23 with Jim Carrey, where he starts seeing it everywhere. Just constantly talking about Magic Chan. That's what I want the next Alex Jones clip to be. Not talking about Netanyahu, but Magic Chan. And I think we can make it happen. So we've got the Alex Jones Show. Kanye West, Nick Fuentes went to do a full interview over there. They're joined by... Schroyer and Ollie Jamar later on during the broadcast. This is like 3 hours. We're just going to skim through it because I think everybody has watched this, but we'll take a look at some of it. Hit the highlights if we can. There's a copy over here on Odyssey. Copies on YouTube, Band TV or Band Live, whatever Alex Jones' website is. I don't think Cozy actually has a replay of this. One, because they're a federal honeypot, but 2, because it's like live streamed all the time, so it never stops. But there have been clips of this all over the place, so let me pull this up and get the audio ready. And we'll see how this turned out. Again, political genius of Nick Fuentes on full display here. There we go.
It's Thursday, December 1st, 2022. I'm arrived in a new ensemble here with us, but I'll assure you it is Ye. Ye, thank you so much for coming to Austin.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay. All right. Let's start from the top. Why are you wearing a GIMP mask? Why is Kanye West wearing a GIMP mask? Can somebody explain that to me? This is supposed to be like fashionable. There's one point in the interview where Alex Jones is like, he keeps asking, why are you wearing the mask? When are you going to take the mask off? What do you think? What, is this supposed to be some kind of thing? And Nick Fuentes, like a little stan that he is like, it's cool. Nick is fanboying out. Remember, he LARPs as this guy. Like, this is the dude. Nick Fuentes literally dresses up like this. He did a whole Jaden Broke My Heart live stream dressed up like this. So here he is, decked out in his GIMP mask. I have no idea why. I have no idea why. I know they're trying to do like some gay Avengers thing. Like, we're here to save the West shit. This is going to be... We're going to eventually get a picture of Nick Fuentes, Kanye West, Ali Jamar, Milo Yiannopoulos, and maybe one other person all wearing GIMP masks saying we're here to save the West. This is going to be the new Mount Rushmore. You remember that Gamergate picture? We're getting to it. Except it's going to be the GIMP Avengers here to save the West.
Well, where would you like to start? This first little 5-minute segment is just kind of a prelude to what's coming up. What do you want to cover here today?
Well, Alex, I'd like to cover up my shame. That's why I'm wearing the mask. My wife has had her pussy destroyed by the largest Jewish penis on the planet. And it's fucked me up so much, Alex. It's hurt me so bad that I can't even show my face anymore. I have to wear this mask. That giant Jewish pecker has torn Kim asunder. And now I have to wear my GIMP mask.
Just God runs the world, and Jesus is the way and the life. And it's time to put Jesus first in the way that we run our businesses, the way we run our families, our businesses, and the way we run our country.
For radio listeners, we're on over 400 radio stations. They can't see you right now. This is a new look for you.
One of the other things I really love about the entire interview, and again, we're not going to watch 3 hours of this. We'll just skip through and hit some of the highlights, is that you can tell Alex begins to instantly regret a majority of this as time goes on. As more and more of this goes on, Alex Jones gets more and more fucked up about it. And it's great. It's great watching him sweat bullets. Remember, he just got off a lawsuit that he lost for like, what is it, $40 billion? Some absurd amount of money. And they want even more damages. It's a Sandy Hook thing. They're talking about how it could be like trillions of dollars. Ridiculous, absurd, nonsensical amounts of money. Filing Chapter 11 bankruptcy, like everything has gone to shit for Alex. So here's his opportunity. Somebody says, hey, Kanye West wants to come on your show. It'll be great. And a guy in a GIMP mask shows up and starts screaming about the Holocaust. And Alex looks like he just wants to crawl out of his fucking skin as it goes on. It's amazing.
Oh, no, I've been wearing a mask for a while.
Ah.
Yeah.
So this is an archetypal example that the mask is off by putting the mask on?
People can take it how they want to take it.
I love also that, is Kanye retarded, chat? I don't mean to be mean, but I mean, is he legitimately a retard? Because I've noticed that people will almost all the time put out really detailed explanations of his actions, like Alex just did there. Like, oh, there's the symbolism of what you're doing right now. It's very evocative. It reminds me of this. They'll put out these soliloquies, these essays about the brilliance of what Kanye is doing, and they'll be like, "Isn't that right, Kanye?" And it'll be like, yeah. So, is he legitimately handicapped? And I don't know, but it's funny because it happens all the time.
It's just, it's interesting if you look at a Michael Jordan or something, you load up all these pictures and he's smiling and he's holding a basketball, he's jumping from the free throw line, and then you look at Phil Knight and you barely can see a picture of him and he's got his face covered. So I don't have to show my face, it's me. That's my right.
Absolutely. Well, that's
Alex. Oh, absolutely. You were a brilliant neighbor, sir. Thank you for coming on my show.
That's what Hollywood wants to do, though, is to control everybody through images.
Exactly. So I'm in control of my image now. It's no longer the people that froze my account. It's no longer the people that threatened me. We've got past the threats. They tried to throw me in jail for the truth. And, you know, people believe me. And people see that I wasn't crazy on what I was talking about. And they tried to write it off, and they keep trying to write it off. But the truth is, the more and more I'm faithful to Christ, the more and more he's going to keep unlocking the blessings. You know, he set it on my heart to build communities, to build farms, to build schools.
To build farms. Is there some Midwestern section of the country I'm unfamiliar with where Kanye West is building farms? Could you imagine yourself? You're some fucking podunk farmer out there dealing with GMO seeds and shit, trying to make the fucking bills get paid. And here comes Kanye West in a gimp mask with a bag of fucking corn seed, screaming about the Holocaust and Jews fucking his wife. Like, what kind of farms is Kanye West building? What kind of farms is this motherfucker building out there?
To build the choir, but when you do that, you have to be really obedient. Hey guys, could you not talk in the back? I'm like really hypersensitive to sound. If you guys want to talk, just go in the other room, please.
Awesome. Oh, awesome. I bet this dude is high strung as fuck. I bet Nick and Milo have to walk on eggshells. Hey guys in the back, I couldn't even hear them, could you? I can't hear them at all. Everybody be silent. My genius needs to speak right now. As I wear my gimp mask.
But we have to be really obedient. You know, like one of the big topics right now is all of the pedophilia advertisement. And my take on that is, you know, there's one place in the Bible where it says God sees sin differently, and there's another place where it says...
We're already getting into the pedophile stuff. And you know what? I had a clip. Don't worry, we're coming right back to it. There is something I want to share with you. Since I forgot, he starts off with the pedophile stuff. So let me just pull up, because I made a nice little thing before he got banned on Twitter. Just to show you what's going on here. I'm sure some of you already know what this is going to be. In fact, you know what? I can just screen share this, I think. It doesn't even really matter. Here we go. This is what Kanye West said before his Twitter account got shut down about Balenciaga. They're the ones that had the advertisements that had a lot of really weird shit in it. You know, there were child sex offender court documents in there, kids with S&M gear, really weird, fucked up stuff. This is Kanye West. He wants to, you know, Christian this and Christian that. This is what he had to say about Balenciaga. God loves them. Love is the answer. Jesus is the answer. Praying for all the innocent artists and beautiful humans who make clothing that had nothing to do with the ads. People's grandmothers work there for Christ's sake. I stand by Balenciaga and denounce all the witch hunts, and I cancel culture. Jesus is king. Ending trafficking doesn't start or end with a fashion campaign, for Christ's sakes. Now, why would you come out and stand up for this particular group? Like, are we going to get a Kanye West does a fucking advertisement deal with Comet Ping Pong next? You know, the company deleted all their shit because they got caught basically in the most subversive way possible. Talking about child molestation. You want to talk about, Kanye's out there talking about Jewish subversion. How about pedophilic subversion? Right in your face. Where they don't even give a fuck anymore, Kanye. Where they put it right in the ads of the fucking merchandise. And you're going to go to bat for them? Really? Am I taking crazy pills? Are we in the weirdest fucking timeline? God loves them. I stand by them. Stop the witch hunts. Oh no, not my precious Balenciaga. Oh, Jesus, no, please. Please, no. Listen to me, the dude in the gimp mask, tell you about pedophilia. But be sure to buy him those t-shirts, shoes, and sweaters at Balenciaga. That's really super fucking important.
Yes. Let me get out my phone. I can really pull up the exact thing it says in the Bible. The general gist, and we'll get back to it after the 5-minute break, is that you have to stay.
Oh, I should also mention, just throwing it out there, that those fisherman boots that you see Kanye wearing, those are Balenciaga. And the sweater that Nick's been caught wearing a couple of times, Balenciaga.
Strict to everything and remove as much sin as possible in order to serve God. And when people look at pornography, when a grown man is looking at a grown woman have sex on camera, you're still looking at someone's daughter, and you're looking at a lot of times someone that is the product of pedophilia. So people will engage in going to strip clubs or looking at pornography.
Did you see Alex's face? Oh, can I back? Oh, this is going to be a little hard to back up. If you're watching the replay of this and you back it up, he does this. You'll notice this too a lot when he's listening to Kanye talk. He rolls his eyes a lot during the entire thing.
But then the moral compass is like, oh my God, look at the pedophiles. But in a way, anybody who looks at pornography is a form of a pedophile also. Let's bank it all in.
I don't know, Kanye. I would say there's a difference. Hear me out on this. Maybe I'm crazy. There's a difference between watching a grown woman on a site like Pornhub get fucked by a grown man and an advertisement for a clothing line that has a 4-year-old hugging an S&M teddy bear while there are court documents about molesting kids and how to get away with it. I'd say those are two entirely different things. I don't know, chat. Maybe I'm crazy.
It's very simple. We're not going to be talking about all this moral code and these standards right here. It's either Christ said so or Christ said no.
Yay, powerful information. I totally agree with you. Back in 60 seconds to join over 400 radio stations.
I love it. Wow, yay. Yay, that was very powerful information. My God, this is the smartest man I've ever had. Go to the commercial break. Somebody, for the love of fucking God, go to the commercial break. Jesus Christ, do we have vitamins to sell? Water filled gay frogs. Go to the commercial break right fucking now, please. Somebody? Is anybody listening to me? Oh, Christ, he's going to do it. He's talking about fucking kids, and we're only 4 minutes into the show. Folks, commercial break. We'll be right back. Got water filters to sell. Just minutes in. Kanye sits down. Let's talk about kids fucking. Commercial break. Just a second. Listen, Kanye, please. I just lost $1 billion to gazillion dollars about kids getting shot. I don't know what they're going to do to me about kids getting fucked. Commercial break. Anybody in the studio listening? Oh. I wish I had timestamped this more. You know, there's a point in the stream where they created a package to make fun of Balenciaga, and it calls out Kanye West. I think it's like halfway through. I have to track it down. But, you know, Kanye's talking about Balenciaga and how it's not a big deal. And then Alex Jones, somebody put together a package calling Kanye out, which was amazing to me. I don't even think he saw it live when it happened. Because they're probably, I don't know what conversations are happening while it's going. You can literally pick random moments in this entire thing, and it's great. So that's what we're going to do.
Don't want to take a shot. The ADL had a meeting 2 weeks ago and said, Alex Jones is an agent of evil. He should be taken off the air. He's the devil because he doesn't want you to take 4 shots. And I'm like, what are you doing calling me anti-Semitic? I'm not against groups. I don't get into group politics.
Adam, sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Alex.
Yes, sir.
I've got the perfect answer for the ADL. They are going to have to listen up. What we did is we brought Netanyahu with us.
I mean, I'm in the twilight zone right now.
Do you know how batshit crazy you have? Listen, Alex Jones has had people on talking about lizard people. He's had people talking about satanic dwarfs that come out of fucking gay water. He's talked about contrails and flat earth. Alex Jones has talked about some of the craziest shit you can imagine on the internet. And this is the only time I have ever heard Alex Jones publicly say something like, I am in the fucking Twilight Zone. He's sitting next to, I'm in the goddamn, what the fuck is going on? This guy's talking about fucking kids. He's got nets. So,
Netanyahu, what do you have to say? What do you have to say to Alex Jones right now, Nick Fuentes and Ye? It was bad. It was bad for Trump to meet with Nick and Ye. Okay. I had no
Just look at his face. I bet he's so mad. I bet Alex Jones was fucking punching walls at the end of this. I bet he hunted down whatever intern set this entire thing up. Look at him. Oh, that's a man that lost $1 billion in a Sandy Hook civil trial, and now he's got some crazy black dude doing puppetry and ventriloquism on set.
Idea your voice is going to sound like that, Netanyahu.
So you don't like Benjamin Netanyahu?
I just heard about this guy 2 weeks ago since like the tweet, and I thought he had a funny name. I heard he's like really into like, he's like a super killer. I could die for saying this. So in case this the last time you ever hear from me.
Well, look. I'm glad you guys are here, and we can sit here and upset. All I'm telling you.
Okay, look here, crazy neighbor. Oh God. We got another commercial break lined up. Anybody in the production booth want to sell some fucking vitamins? Anybody want to help me out here?
Do you guys realize that the British government created Hitler and the Milner Group put him in power, and there's something much more sophisticated? And I personally think that most Jews are great people, and I understand there's a Jewish mafia, and they're used to demonize anybody that promotes freedom, but I don't blame Jews in general for that. And there is a much larger eugenics, transhumanist, scientific elite agenda that's playing off.
What about abortion? It's 50% of black deaths. There's over 50.
Hey, one of the papers I had, you're like, why is all? You're the director today. It's fine. The Margaret Sanger, Rockefeller-founded Planned Parenthood came out today and said,
Alex is, he's like, Nazis are bad. Oh, God. I don't like Hitler. Jewish people are great. And he's trying so hard. Alex is trying so hard. God, it's like, I love Hitler. I love Nazis. I love them so much, Alex. Look at him in the face.
Because of your white guilt, white people need to give money so we can kill black babies. I swear to God, it's in my stack. If I hadn't moved it off the desk, I could pull it right up for you.
Why did I have you move it off the desk, Alex?
Because it's cluttered. I'm not bitching. I'm just saying, everybody asks, where's my papers? I don't have them there as a prop.
Can you imagine? Somebody comes into your studio as a guest and demands that you decorate it a certain way? Like, this is kind of like pussy bitch tier shit, like Nick Fuentes bending the knee in the In-N-Out Burger to Shaniqua, the hood rat. Here's Alex Jones on his own set, bending the knee to Kanye West, who told him, take the papers off your desk. And Alex does. Alex does it. He's so desperate. He needs to sell some vitamin pills to pay that court fucking fee. So he's got to put up with this shit. This is really 3 hours of Alex Jones being held hostage by a crazy person. That's what this is.
I can literally go, look, I agree with you. Look at this. They say white people help us kill black people for your white guilt. It actually says that. Now, I'm agreeing with you.
Is it a problem with props? We can't. This is the voice of Netanyahu.
Well, see, you get your mop. I'm going to find the tweet here. See, because I want to show you this. This is a big, guys, I sent it to you this morning. It was in the tweets. You pull it up. It's official Twitter of the eugenics death cult. Talk about Nazis. I mean,
we're going to have Netanyahu step out for a second, okay, Alex?
Oh, he's going to go?
I'm leaving for now until it's another meeting, and then I'm going to say something. All right.
You're not only an artist, you're a comedian.
Oh, Kanye, you're so talented. You're multi-talented, multifaceted talent. Kanye West over here. Regaling me with his political insights and his comedy stylings. Nick, for the love of God, please speak.
Nick, that's what I'm getting at here is that
please, Jesus, somebody hit me with a lightning. Zeus, father of the Pantheon, hit me with a fucking lightning bolt. This neighbor's gone crazy on me.
Is that it was it doesn't even matter. There's fluoride in the water killing us all. They're injecting us with GMO. Oh, here's the question, and I'm not an apologist for Israel. I'm trying to be balanced here, and I believe in the First Amendment. I believe in free speech. I endorse you, say whatever you want. Israel has, other than like Singapore and a few places, the most draconian mRNA injections in the world. They have the highest death rate from the shots. They are literally forcibly injecting them like Joseph Mengele, and Jews are dying in mass in Israel. So if the Jews are the secret group that runs it all, and I'm not denying that Jews run Hollywood, what I'm saying is
it's the Zionist.
Yeah, but okay, well, why would the Zionists be killing Jews in mass in Israel with the poison shot?
Because they work for Satan. They don't work for God.
Exactly. So they create atmospheres.
Imagine. Poor Alex Jones. I don't know what timeline we're on, Chad. We're dealing with Alex Jones trying to logically reason with an insane person, and it's amazing. Alex Jones is trying to logically reason with Kanye West. And he is fucking terrified because he is being held hostage on the stage for 3 hours.
They get Jews persecuted so they can control the Jews so they can kill them. And you just did it. Just like George Soros helped round up Jews for Hitler, that's the next level. Boom, we just got there.
And they control the left and the right. They make politics super messy. Like, I went in to meet with my boy Trump, and the next thing you know, like he typed, he said, fake news went crazy. And I love Trump like every other good Christian American. We just want to hold Trump to Christian values and say that's the only way to the White House. And if he doesn't do it, then I'm going to have to do it. I think that Trump.
Okay. So we got the Netanyahu bit. We got Alex desperately trying to reel him back in. Let's just skip ahead a little bit. We're just going to skip through.
And when the left came out in the last 10 years and really accelerated the last 5, 6,
oh, I love the dramatic music,
white
Alex.
People, I agree with that.
Are controlled by demonic forces. But what I'm going to say is the Jewish media has made us feel like the Nazis and Hitler have never offered anything of value to the world. Meanwhile, there's all of these things that are happening. Planned Parenthood is New World Order population eugenics that is happening to this date. I got some jokes here from Owen Benjamin that I want to read about Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, Alex, I'd like to take a moment to bring up Owen Benjamin now. Alex, I'd like to take a moment to tell you about the plight that children across America are facing with dinosaur books. My friend Owen Benjamin thinks we need to burn every cartoon dinosaur book across the country. So I'd like to dedicate 30 minutes of your show 30 minutes of your show. That's right, Chet. Turpentine Gang. Listen. Okay, I can't remember all the funny Owen Benjamin stuff. I'll mix it up with the Peter Molyneux defooing shit. What was there? Let me channel Owen Benjamin for a second. I need to open my aperture. and drink the turpentine to kill the parasites so we can burn the dinosaur books, chat. I need to fully accelerate this shit as far as we can go. Fucking Alex. He looks so mad. He looks so fucked up.
Hey, Candace Owens, unplug this robot before he runs his mouth. Ben Shapiro's cardio is picking up shackles. Shapiro can tell how much change is in your pocket just from hearing a jingle. Shapiro is just mad that Kyrie won't sign his basketball. Back to you, Alex.
Was that last one even really a joke? I was kind of bombed a little bit there on that one. Here's my Owen Benjamin stand-up routine sent to me from Owen Benjamin. From the heart of Bertaria. Alex, please, now that Owen has spoken, it's time to bring on Teddy Spaghetti. We've got a little Vox Day. Yeah, is Vox staying away from this? I would think he would smell this as being catastrophic and is staying as far away from it as possible.
Nick, you're sitting over there. You want to say something?
Yeah, well, I agree with Ye. I think that when you look at what's going on.
Oh, look at he's closing his eyes. Alex Jones is quite literally on set praying to God for mercy right now. He's praying for fucking mercy. It's a half an hour in to a 3-hour podcast. They've already talked about child fucking. They did the Netanyahu net and Yahoo bit with the ventriloquist. They've talked about the Jews and the Holocaust. And now the Owen Benjamin stand-up routine. And he desperately keeps trying to throw it back to Nick. But I don't think he understands that Nick is like the biggest Kanye West stan there is. And he's not going to save him.
on today, so much of the political landscape happens in the shadow of World War II and the Nazis and Hitler. And I think it requires a little bit of an investigation, an examination of where those values come from. You know, people talk about...
Need to sell vitamins, please, Nick.
No, I totally agree with you.
Yeah, dude, people are selling, it's prostitution rings. Instagram...
So is your point, let he without sin cast the first stone? You're just...
Instagram is a prostitution ring. Owen Benjamin, you guys got to pull this up. Dave Chappelle is a hack, and he gets a lot of his jokes from Owen Benjamin.
I don't think Kanye West has a political ideology. I think Kanye West will literally tell and say anything that you show him. Owen Benjamin will tell Kanye West that Dave Chappelle steals his jokes, so now Kanye West believes it. Nick Fuentes or Milo, what you're hearing is Kanye West is like the perfect puppet, right? He's the amalgamation into these talking points. That's why he sounds crazy, because it's not one guy talking, right? It's not Kanye West talking. It's 42 different people talking. That's why it comes off as schizophrenic, because it's a little Owen Benjamin, it's a little Nick Fuentes, it's a little Milo Yiannopoulos, it's a little Ali Jamar. It's a Kanye. Is Kanye even home? Like, is he like a little voice in the darkness in his subconscious, trapped as he regurgitates and parrots whatever he's heard?
Dave Chappelle went on a Jewish platform and Chappelle said they dropped that
neighbor
talking about Ye, and he called me that the Zionists put in front of us.
You know, this is going to be a bit of a hard sell to the hardliners. This is what I always found the funniest, is Kanye will get out there, Kanye and Nick will get out there and they'll be like, Hitler's based, man. We love the Nazis. Cry and say, but the United States government, look at Planned Parenthood and all the dead black babies, and like Alex, injecting the blacks with syphilis. But Pohl likes that too. So it's hard to sell Black Hitler to racists, because racists don't like Jews and they don't like black people. So you know, with the black guy in the KKK hood, like like what is going on? It's a hard sell.
And meanwhile, we want to knock Herschel Walker, but Herschel Walker changed his life for Christ. And he might have had abortions, but he doesn't believe in abortion.
Well, sure, what matters is
whoever works at InfoWars, by the way, the guy that puts up their graphics, fucking amazing. Because throughout the entire show, they're just taking shots at everybody. And that's why they put the Balenciaga a bit up that shits on Kanye. But then they'll put something to like all the jokes. Which one of these two? Let me see. The guy on the right, who's a billionaire, been in multiple movies, hosted wildly popular comedy shows, or the guy on the left that drinks turpentine and burns dinosaur books. Which one? Really? It's a real big debate.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I agree with Ye. I think that it's time that America wants to bring the future forth and
see, there's Nick again. Serves Christ, bring bring it forth, Christian nationalism. But as we heard with Marjorie Taylor, but let's skip ahead a little bit.
But there are Jewish practices.
Would you meet with George Soros if he wanted to meet with you?
Absolutely, I would meet with anyone. That's the whole thing. Laura, we're live. What's up? This is Laura Loomer.
I like also. I don't know. Again, God bless the editor. As Laura Loomer calls in, right as they get a Jew on the phone, they put up the most dead-looking Jew they can on the fucking screen.
I'm watching live.
Number.
Well, she called me because she had some concerns about Milo running my campaign.
Oh. Nick's not smiling anymore, by the way. If you notice, during the first 40 minutes, he was all chuckles and smiles. But the second Kanye said, Laura Loomer has concerns about Milo, we got a sad boy look over here.
That's great. So here's the deal. We've got Laura Loomer.
Yeah, I can't do video right now, but I could do audio.
Don't trash Milo. I like Milo.
Did you see the face? Did you see the fucking face Alex made? Don't trash. Did you see the face that dude made? He knows. He fucking knows. And Kanye West, where was Milo Yiannopoulos? Oh, I love stuff like this because you get more information from the subtext than you do from just what you're actually watching and listening to. Alex knows. Where was Milo Yiannopoulos during this? What happened to Milo? What happened to Milo? Huh? All right. Well, we're in the 2-hour mark. Let's do another small break. I've got a few more super chats here. Let me run and gobble those up. Voltage, high voltage. Skip to the end and play through. What do we have here? We've got a video. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. Let me make sure so I'm not missing people. The way Odyssey does this is a little fucky. Milo, poor guy. 25 from Tent Jar. Found your shit in early 2020 is another old. Okay, we will do one more small break, and then we're going to come back and watch more of this shit show insanity fucking play out in front of us, because it's just good entertainment. We'll see if there are any more updates on the In-N-Out the In-N-Out Spurgout with Nick Nat Knickers, and we'll see what's going on with that. Let's do a good break song. Let's find a good break song. To do that, we'll have to go to BitChute, because all the fun music isn't on YouTube anymore, is it? Oh, you know what? Oh, no, actually, fuck it. I got a better song to play. I'm gonna let you finish. There we go. We're gonna play some Taylor Swift. I think it's suitable that we play some Taylor Swift music, considering what the fuck we're listening to. I don't even give a shit. I'm just gonna put it up. In honor of Kanye West, we're gonna listen to Taylor Swift as our musical break. Oh, perfect. Got him. Got him. All right. Let's. What is the newest song? What is the newest song, Jim? No, too late. You can't stop it. We will be back in a few minutes.
Lyrics. That's the most relatable song, part of the song. I don't think petrol. Is there lyrics on here? Hold on.
My friend, could we stand together?
Oh.
Look
At us, we can't sniff forever. Show me sister, show me brother.
And we stay strong
For one another. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Yeah!
Come on, come on. For the leaders of the lands, don't sniff petrol from a can. You put your petrol in the college stage. Don't be rama-ramas, messing with your brains. It's deadly. Don't you understand? If you don't sniff petrol from a can, you put your petrol in the car it goes. Don't be rama-rama, sniff it up your nose. Rama, don't be 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 rama. Love your friends, protect your family. They are with you when you are lonely. Don't bandera, don't bandera. When you stop, your brains will be clear. Come on, come on, come on, come on, yeah! Come on, come on. Without you, leaders of the bad lands, you don't sniff petrol from a can. You put your petrol in the carriage stage. Don't be rama-ramas, messing with your brains. Say you're deadly. Do you understand? You don't sniff petrol from a can. Put your petrol in the car it goes. Don't be rama-rama, sniff it up your nose. A fuck is you on your tower? Rama, gonna get caught like Rod and Osama. Yeah, I tell you, 'cause I can't tell you.
When I was walking in the street, seeing the boys and girls are sniffing too much petrol. Killing your brains, killing your brains.
For the leaders of the Bavada lands, you don't sniff petrol from a can. You put your petrol in the car it stays. Don't be rama-ramas, messing with your brain. Say you're deadly. Do you understand? You don't sniff petrol from a can. You put your petrol in the car it goes. Don't be rama-rama, sniff it up your nose. Use your brains, think about your culture. Oh, sniffing! Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh boy, chat. There you go. There's a little Taylor Swift for you. Oh yeah, a little Aryan queen Taylor Swift coming in with a karma song for Kanye. Oh yeah, you like it. You're gonna like it. You're gonna smile for me and like it. Okay, so we left off with the Kanye West, Nick Fuentes appearance on Alex Jones going to shit as poor Alex tries his best to reel it in as he desperately. It's like, God, yeah. Well, again, we'll skip through as we go through. But that's like a hyper condensed 40-minute bit out of 3 hours. Alex was sitting there for 3 hours of this, getting worn down as more and more time. As more and more time passed. Okay, let's pull it back up. Oh, this is fun. This is fun.
I'll call in right now.
You didn't say yes.
Yeah, they're going to call her. They got her number.
Okay, go. Bye.
This is crazy.
I feel like I'm in the fucking Twilight Zone. This is crazy. This guy is nuttier than Chinese chicken salad.
Listen, all I'm trying to say is
Milo's Jewish. I love.
Oh, thanks for explicitly telling us. Wow, you don't say. Weird. So weird. What is it called? Is it poisoning the well? What are we dealing with here? We got a dude talking about how bad Jews are, surrounded by nothing but Jews. We got another dude telling him how Jews bad are, surrounded by nothing but Jews. Is that controlled opposition? Are the Jews pulling 24-hour ops? Is that possible? Did the Jews get together and they're like, listen, man, we get a lot of shit on the internet. I think it's time we flexed a little on people. So somebody get Pete Davidson on the phone and his 10-inch cock. And I want you to go fuck Kim Kardashian because I got a funny idea. We're going to make Kanye West go insane. And then call up and then let's get Nick Fuentes involved. Little Nick Nat Knickers. Because it's funny to us. This is a Jewish 24-hour op. And they're just having themselves a bit of a giggle. Haberman left Medicare. And he's gone to found the Mossad version of Medicare. What would you... Medicare? Massacre. It's the massacre. Haberman has come back with a massacre and a 24-hour Jewish op to drive Kanye West insane with Pete Davidson's 10-inch giant donkey dick. And we're watching it play out publicly.
Milo. Yeah.
And you've got a little bit of the Hitler fetish going on.
It's not a fetish. It's not a fetish. That's a term like I just love information. They have some documentaries. Apparently, Bezos is allowed to put up any documentary, but if a basketball player tweets it, he'll lose his entire career. I think that's...
Well, that's where I want to go, because you've got hundreds of millions of Chinese locked down right now by...
Oh, there goes Alex again. One of the greatest things throughout this entire thing is he has tried... You're watching... in fact, this might be a really good example of a live tard wrangling. Like, if you've wondered what tard wrangling is, like, what does tard wrangling entail to be a good tard wrangler? You need to be able to deflect, right? And you need to distract. And Alex is trying his best. He's trying his damnedest throughout this entire thing to tard wrangle Kanye West. And he fails repeatedly. Oh, well, Kanye, what about the Chinese are locking people up? Syphilis and black people, Kanye. But Kanye won't have any of it. This is a 3-hour demonstration of Alex Jones desperately tard wrangling a black man.
And Chinese are great people, but their government in that country is the most racist, homogenistic, or homogeneous, actually, group there is. And all I'm saying is I really care about those Chinese people under lockdown because they want to use that as a model against us. I'm just kind of not... I'm not on the whole Jew thing. It's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, oh God, Zeus help me. Kanye, what I'm saying is, they are going to kill me. Kanye, the Jews are going to fucking murder me because you are a retard.
I don't care if people talk about it. I believe in free speech. I'm just really worried about the forced injections, world government, 5G, the open borders, the collapsing currencies, war with Russia. What do you think?
I don't have all of that information. I have the information that 2 days ago I thought I was going to be put in prison because my accounts are frozen.
No, I get it. You're in Hollywood, and the managers you see are... So I get it. From your perspective, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and I love Jesus, and I have to fight this war to make a better place for my children and for everyone else's children. I got to put myself, my accounts, my name at risk to stand in the front of this war that we have. This is InfoWars, right? So we're going to give this information on InfoWars.
By the way, I asked the crew very lovingly. I love the crew, but you guys gave me the tweet I sent you this morning of the.
Oh, this is great too. Alex now has reached the point. Again, perfect freeze frame. Alex has reached the point during this broadcast where he is starting to get angry, and he's been again trying to tard wrangle and distract as much as he can. Kanye made him get rid of his papers. He didn't like that very much. And now he's been asking his crew for like 30 minutes, please pull up this tweet. And you're going to start to see him get a little pissy. He's going to get a little mad. Because nobody's listening to him. He is fucking crashing and burning.
Abortion mill, New World Order, depopulation, Kill the Black People Organization, Planned Parenthood, where they said it's white people's job to give money so we can kill black people. It actually says that. And Ye didn't want me to have it on the desk because he wanted to be able to have it all look clean and stuff. And I get that, so I'm happy for Ye. But will you guys give me that damn tweet? Because I love you to death, but I'm asking for an hour.
Somebody, for the love of God, pull up the fucking tweet. This retarded motherfucker over here is going to get me put in fucking Guantanamo. I can't sell vitamin pills if I'm in prison. God damn it.
I need that damn tweet. I want to show people this because it is such, it is such mind control to say, white people, you've got white guilt. Actually say, you're bad because you're white. Help us kill black people. What type of freakish, crazy world is that? Yay?
Zionist. Is that too loud?
Alex, yeah, dude, bro, you walked right into that. He's trying to everything's fucking Chinese. It's the NWO. It's George Soros, the individual. Everything but the Jews. And then he looks to fucking Kanye West and he says, what kind of people are that? And Kanye's like, it's the Jews, Alex. And Alex looks like he's going to rope himself.
Of a idea, or do I have to just go specifically to who does that? But it's the devil. It's the devil. We all, like Grandma used to say, we all need Jesus Christ. And where I'm at, this position where God he's using me as a vessel. Everyone always knew that I was special, but now I get to be a vessel. And
oh, God, that ego. Okay, I think right before the commercial break, he drops another one on him. Let's see if I can.
Spiritual minds, Yahweh, God, slow us down and put us in proper alignment and divine timing with the will and purpose you have for our lives. Open our spiritual eyes. This reason that we put on.
We're just skipping through it, chat.
When she gonna pee, I don't know.
Child. She snorkeling.
Oh my God! Yeah, remember I told you they did a Balenciaga hit piece right on Kanye? I think Alex Jones hit a button under the desk and he's like, I want you to burn this nigger. So here we go.
That not everyone sees an innocent child as someone to protect. And the Balenciaga scandal is exposing a hidden cult that celebrates the death and torture of children. The same photographer who placed the Supreme Court ruling on child porn in the Balenciaga ad that sparked this whole recent scandal also did a photo shoot for France's Double magazine that featured a traumatized-looking child having her passport photo taken for a trip to the same Disney cruise line that provides snorkeling trips off the coast of Epstein's Island, otherwise known as Little St. James. Both photo shoots appear to have been styled by Russian stylist Lada Volkova, a highly celebrated stylist in the fashion industry who works for Vogue, Adidas, Chanel, and has been a top stylist for Balenciaga since 2014. She has deleted her Instagram account since the scandal hit, but archived images show a dark appreciation for child abuse, images of violent pedophilia, child torture, child disembowelment, Satanism, and cannibalism. Many of these images are appreciated by her rich and famous designer friends, Gosha Rubchinsky and Marc Jacobs, both accused of peddling pedophilia in their own work. A recent video shows what appears to be fake babies sold in blood-spattered Balenciaga swag.
It's in your bag. I just like that. Let me pause this one more time. Okay, you're watching this guy's piece, this edited piece on Balenciaga, right? Let me pull this up. Make sure I got the right thing here. This was what Kanye West had to say about Balenciaga before his Twitter got taken down. God loves them. I stand by them and denounce all the witch hunts. He's going to cancel culture. Jesus is king. You know, I know. Listen to me, the heathen, the apostate, right? The apatheist. How could I speak on Christianity? Protestant. How could a Protestant speak on Christianity? But am I the only, like, wolves in sheep's clothing, right? The false prophets? I don't mean to go all gloom and doom on you, chat, but it's really fucking weird that I'd be watching an edited piece like that talking about fucking evil this group is. And Kanye's out there. I don't know what Kanye West is. I'm just saying there's some shit going on here, boys. There's some shit going on here, and it doesn't look super good. But let's continue with the Balenciaga hit piece.
In my bag, like stuff for me. Like, should we do a what's in your bag?
Yeah, can we do a what's in the bag, please?
Should I hold it for you and you can take things out? Excuse me. Yeah. Look, there's like when she starts to cry, like then when she's gonna pee, I don't know. Then when she's boring, she's boring. Yeah, everything possible.
Right as the Balenciaga scandal goes viral, Hollywood actress Nicole Kidman, who was recently glamorizing eating bugs, proudly releases her own Balenciaga ad on Instagram.
Oh God, I love the dramatic music, and we're getting all deep into the Satanism stuff, right? And then he's like, and Nicole Kidman, who eats the bugs.
From what we are learning about these people, it seems strange for us to...
I told you, fucking shot across the bow. Motherfuckers sitting right there in studio as they're talking about the child fucking Satanist cult Balenciaga. And who's prominently featured? Milo Yiannopoulos and Kanye fucking West.
Put our faith in any single one of them. And by all appearances, this wasn't an accident. It seems to be another demoralizing psyop.
The Balenciaga stuff just gets worse and worse. Check this out.
The people that recruited all of the models for Balenciaga's runway show was a woman called Rachel Chandler, who has been on Jeffrey Epstein's island. She's even posted a picture on Instagram of CCTV footage back in 2013, bragging about being on the island.
This stuff's got me wondering if all high-end fashion brands are just fronts for human trafficking. So most of us know by now that Balenciaga got themselves canceled by having BDSM bears photographed with children. The same style bears were featured in one of their last runway shows, which was held in a mud pit, as if the brand weren't disgusting enough. But who opened for the show?
This motherfucker, Kanye West, on InfoWars right now as they run this pit. So Balenciaga did a child fucking fashion runway show in a mud pit, and Kanye West is the guy that opened for him. Bruh. Come on. Come the fuck on. Undeniable.
Yeah, Kanye West was pretty close with Balenciaga before they got canceled for that last photo shoot. Kanye's been all over the place for years. Everybody knows that. I'm sure he's been through a lot. I feel for him, but let's keep our eyes open, yeah?
It's a very small...
Dude, come on. I'm telling you, Alex hit a button under that desk during this fucking interview. He's like, you want to fuck with me, Kanye? All right, motherfucker. Hit the Balenciaga piece.
Club, and yet the majority of us still seem to obsess over them, like royalty, which begs the question, do we have any power? And if we someday find that we do, what are we going to do about this evil? Reporting for InfoWars, this is Greg Reese.
I love that, Alex. I gotta chat. Let me just pull this down for a second. Chat, can we get an 07? Can we get an 07 for Alex Jones for having the balls to do that? He's held hostage on this set for 3 hours, tar wrangling this dude, And then he's like, fuck it, drop the nuke. Alex Jones was like, drop the fucking nuke. Do it right now. Can we get an 07 for Alex Jones for having the balls to do that while this psychopath was sitting next to him? Alex from the top rope. Oh, you want to fuck with me, do you? I'll fuck you. Listen, I fought lizard people in hand-to-hand combat. Hillary Clinton tried to murder me with barbells. I'll show you, motherfucker. An 07 for Alex. Oh. God damn. What a shit show. Everything about this is fantastic. He had that fucking ready to go. He had that ready to go. He knew it. He was like, these motherfuckers are screwing with me. I need this ready. I need that package ready. I'm going to take a shot right at you, motherfuckers. All right, let's get back in. We'll skip through some more. Take a look at some more. Let me just find I'm going to jump ahead a little more. Find another random spot. We're now officially just an hour into it, by the way.
I think that's what they thought. They thought, oh, this is a setup. And I think that's where that fear came from.
But people got to stop lying. Our leaders, our politicians have to stop being afraid and being so political, and we have to put Christ first. And if anything comes from this, like the best thing that could come from this is I'm the president of the United States in 2024. The worst thing that could come from this is our leaders are held to Christian values, not Zionist values. Now, let's talk about the difference of Trump's Truth Socials.
Yeah. So he put out 3 successive posts. There's 3.
Okay. Here's little Nick Knickers, very upset that Donald Trump is like, Donald Trump literally hooed Nick Fuentes, and I think he's a little ass mad about that. I wanted to get to I wish I'd timestamp this better, to the moments where Alex would cut to commercial, but right before he'd do it, Kanye would scream, "It's the Jews, Alex! It's the Jews!"
Man, well, I have to disagree with that. But listen,
that was it right there.
Like us today. It's like Terminator Part 10.
Here we go. I think this is the spot. Alex, I have to disagree with that. Oh, this is just great.
Happening right now.
Wow. All right. We got to go to break. We're going to get Laura Loomer on. We're going to get Ollie Alexander. I'm demanding come on. He's one of the smartest guys I know in politics. And we're going to just continue. Owen Schroyer's going to come on. We're going to continue on as long as you guys want to go.
Oh, is it Ollie Alexander? Have I been saying Ollie Jamar? I don't know who the fuck it is. Ollie Oxenfree. Whatever the fuck his name is. I got to demand he comes on. I think he's the one that set this up, by the way.
We'll take breaks and stuff too, and get Ye to eat something or whatever. Me and Nick got something he hasn't eaten yet, and I
stay fasting.
That's why he won't eat. I'm trying to get him.
Can somebody put a banana in this motherfucker? Get him some potassium. I think he's going fucking crazy on me.
So I'm like an Italian, manja. So we're gonna.
I gotta watch my accounts because they've been frozen by the Jewish banks. So I need to watch my meals.
Well, CNN says white people are evil Nazis. So I mean, I disagree with both statements, but I get the frozen.
I don't like the word evil next to Nazis. I think we need to look at.
Poor Alex. He's hitting that button again. Get that goddamn Balenciaga thing up.
Oh my goodness! Just because you don't like one group doesn't mean the other. But look,
I love Jewish people, but I also love Nazis.
Oh man! Well, I have to just.
Oh, this is Alex Jones' worst nightmare.
I agree with that. Hey, but listen, we're gonna go to break. I'm the crazy one here. We're all crazy. The whole world's crazy, and the whole power structure's coming down. This is absolutely lit. This is lit. Number 1 show in the world right now. Everybody's tuned in everywhere. Yay. Everybody, I appreciate you being here. We're going to go to break. We're going to come back and play that my favorite promo with Ye, and then we're going to air the Trudeau clip, and then go right back to Ye. Stay with us.
So, I hope you're noticing, Chad, as we watch this, that Alex Jones is getting madder and madder as we go along. And I've noticed that Kanye West does not like to be called crazy. And if you've noticed, as time has gone on, Alex Jones keeps bringing up, first it was the Twilight Zone, then it's I feel crazy, then I'm the only one who's crazy here. And there's one point where Kanye West gets mad about that. But he also had the Balenciaga package. He starts yelling at his crew. You can see it's kind of starting to unravel a little bit. He's getting a little bit pissed off. He's getting a tad fucking angry that he's left to deal with this shit. He's getting a tad fucking angry. Fucking Jones, man. Oh, it's great watching. It's just he doesn't know what to do. Oh, God, I forgot there's another Balenciaga one, too. Holy shit. I'm not even kidding you, chat. Like Alex Jones, I wasn't kidding. Remember when I said he's going to hit the button again? He literally does. He goes right into another Balenciaga
promo with
thing.
Ye, and then we're going to air the Trudeau clip, and then go right back to Ye. Stay with us.
All celebrities are controlled. You don't see no celebrities talking about the Balenciaga situation.
Oh, we're gonna listen to this song. He literally, Alex Jones had he's got a rap song talking about them. You can't tell me this is not a shot against fucking Kanye West. Alex Jones is going balls deep now. He's rolling out every promo package he's got.
Right, so that just shows you all of these celebrities out here, don't let them influence you in any way because they're controlled by the people who really influence the world. They're not serving God.
They keep trying to cancel me. I don't care nada. I see they exploiting kids just to run up commas. Brands keep going woke. They gonna lose dollars, threw away Nike. And now I burn Balenciaga. Now I burn Balenciaga. They keep coming for our kids. Now we need a father. Designer brands, then they high. I know hell is hotter, threw away Nike. And now I burn Balenciaga. If you with Christ, you on my team. You know what I mean. They pushing LGBT on children movie screens. They pushing pedophilia. They sneak it in the scenes. And all these clothing brands be doing the same thing. Balenciaga got caught. Now that they fall. I can't support wickedness. I walk a high talk. I know Satan want me to run, but it ain't much your fault. I don't care about getting canceled. Don't know who you. They try promoting cuties, I deleted Netflix. Nike pushes sexuality, so I exit. We hit them in their pockets, they gon' get the message. It's time to build our own up like it's Tetris. Epstein Island, can I see the guest list? We gotta protect the children because they precious. If we don't fight now, what they gonna be left with? Cause it's gonna get worse, just wait for their next trick. They keep trying to cancel me, I don't care nada. I see they exploiting kids just to run up commas. Brands keep going woke, they gonna lose dollars, threw away Nike. And now I burn Balenciaga. Now I burn Balenciaga.
Holy shit. Oh, Kanye starts going off the rails, and then Alex Jones out of nowhere roll the fucking Balenciaga promo, and then Kanye won't stop, and he's like, bring in Liquid Kanye. Bring in Liquid Kanye to rap about burning Balenciaga right fucking now. I want that shit playing right now. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy, play it right now.
God runs the world and uses everyone. There's a power structure under God that starts with the 1,000-year-old families such as the Medicis. Then it goes to the Vatican, which is in bloodline to Peter, not Paul. Then it goes to the financial groups.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh, chat, it's like an hour and a half in. We've gone, the morning show's gone 2.5 hours now. If you want to watch the full interview, it's up on Odyssey, on Plasma's channel. Kanye West, Alex Jones, Nick Fuentes, full interview, no commercials. Though I'm glad he kept the commercials in. I'd say those are the commercials. It's 3 hours and 7 minutes. The entire thing, 3 hours and 7 minutes. It's pure comedy. You're not going to run across something like that almost anywhere. What is going on lately? Somebody hit the crazy switch. Oh, it's great. It's great. Let me do a quick update, see if there's any more In-N-Out Burger shit, or if we've reached the limit of the In-N-Out Burgers, maybe. If there's any more breaking TMZ footage, I don't know if it's out there. I'm not seeing any more. I will show this picture. People are doing artwork of Nick's battle of In-N-Out Burger that's being shared on social media. Stunning. Little Nicky Fuentes and his Catsoy rage. Look at our little princess, little Nick Nat Nicky, throwing his little Sprite in a huff. Perfect. Nailed it. Absolutely perfection, chat. It's perfect. Very accurate. Very accurate to the events that took place. Yes, I agree with you. It's powerful. It is powerful, chat. Stunning and brave. All of those words. All these words definitely apply to what we're watching. Oh, what a shit show. God, I love a train wreck. Now, I was hoping initially, now that we're kind of closing out the show, I was hoping initially this was going to go on for a year, right? I thought 2023 is going to be entirely the Kanye West train wreck and all the associated players that are involved in it. I don't think it's going to last a year. I mean, this is accelerated quite quickly. Will we get a month's worth out of it? Yes. I do believe December is going to be the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, look at what you've seen already. Again, to sum it up really quick, you got Nick getting assaulted with hamburgers. Nick getting assaulted with hamburgers. Kanye West running around in his GIMP outfit. You've got Marjorie Taylor Greene disavowing people, Nick calling her a cheating whore. You got Laura Loomer dropping receipts about puppy assassinations. And like this has been just days this has happened. So where does it go? Like what is the next stop on this? I don't know, but it's pure entertainment. I thought the UKIP campaign from Sargon was going to be like the height of internet politics. This has blown it out of the water. This has made Sargon appear to be quite reasoned and reasonable, and made him in his fancy suit look professional by comparison. This is just grade A shit show. Because again, let's close it out with the greatest quote. Again, little Nignat Knickers is he's acting like
you are acting like a bunch of
neighbors.
Just so you know, you act like white neighbors. Exactly how you describe black people acting is the impression I get. Maybe you're just acting like a neighbor. Have you considered that? Do you think white people act like this? White people are meant to be polite and respectful to one another, and you guys can't even act like white people. It's really like amazing to me.
Nailed it. I kneel. Oh God, I should have had a Vegeta kneeling image ready to go. Should have had one ready to go. Didn't have it. Shameful. Embarrassing that I didn't. What are you doing? I need to up my game. I need to up my game a little bit. So we'll see where it goes. But I have a feeling December is going to be quite the entertaining month. How it's going to end, I couldn't tell you. The twists and turns that it's going to take, who knows? The scriptwriters have gone completely off the rails with it, and it makes it fantastic to watch. And it's a good month to go out on. This is going to be a special month. It's going to be a fun month. It's going to be filled with just more. I mean, Alex Jones held hostage in studio, trying desperately to fight back against it and not able to. Amazing. Just simply amazing. All right, so let's. God, what song are we going to go out on? Chat, give me some recommendations for a song to go out on. Oh, we got a 0.1 Oodles donation. Let me read that out. Shout to MC. Oh, wait, isn't there a new MC Jarbo song? Well, we could probably do that. Let's see, because no Ralph November is over, and I think Jarbo has got a new one up. Let's see what he's got. Yes, 2 days ago, new MC Jarbo song. This is over on the YouTube channel Jarbo the Hut, called "Degunt Suck My Dick." Boys, why not? Let's rock out with our cocks out. Unless you're Pete Davidson, you'll hurt somebody with that 10-inch Jewish donkey dick and make Kanye West scream again. So please, Pete Davidson, if you're listening, don't rock out with your cock out. Kanye can't handle it. He can't handle it. Oh, let me just get this all queued up. Get that going. Get our little dancing pudding going. Make sure the audio's on. And yeah, we'll close it out with a new MC Jarbo song again if you want to find it. It's Jarbo the Hut over on YouTube. Degunt Suck My Dick is the name of it. Have a good weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned into the soothing sounds of the deep, deep South. Oh yeah, that deep Mexican South. The backwater blues, baby. The diabetic Richmond Pit. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce the Gut.
You were just asked to get gas out when it comes down to brass tacks. There's the fact that your ass passed out while huffing them gas canisters. And that sore throat, I guess that's just the cannabis because you didn't do jack with it. Didn't even jack me off. Bad decisions. But coming back or flashbacks to chowing down some fat phallus. But I wouldn't do that, malice, because that's malice. Maybe you lost your balance. The fella landed backwards, and my thumb just happened to be where your ass was. I see this sign on a plaque that says, "You're dying for some crack." You already got the shakes. Might as well be tasting. The snack's good. Rats can see what you're charging for. They die from the clap. I got fucked the puss. All these local lined up to tab. Fuck that shit. Now put your face in my lap. Time for a nap. Guys, I'm not sure what she said. This bitch is mine. I was so blank. Fell asleep. Poking that ass. To think 5 hours passed. God damn, this bitch fucking wins. Siphoned my gas. She sucked my dick. Yeah, shout out my druggie bitches. When you're done banging federal snitches, go ahead, suck my dick. Put your nose up in these britches. Let's see a deep throat, 0.5 inches. Yeah, suck my dick. I stuck my fingers in. You were high on heroin. Are you now remembering? It's like, suck my dick. Yeah, you suck my dick. You were just fast to get gas out instead. You go act callous instead. You go tell them that I fucking raped you and ask that as the truth. That shit you said to make ripples. Better hope there's no footage of me sucking meth from your nipples. Got me speaking in riddles and my dick dripping and dribbles. Laid up in bed with the sniffles among these Mexican devils. Thought I was properly hidden. I moved in 20 seconds, got there and saw corn on my porch in less than 26 seconds. Donors slowly trickle, looking for pennies and nickels to smoke a rock. Pretty average weekend for fiddle. Guys, only quibbles, the stench of death and pickles. It's been a month, bitch. How the fuck am I still smelling of kettles? Even my mama call me the method masochist, and my methods have practically been perfected with practice. And use bitches who use it. You fascist facts should be glad for this. Because if I'm raping drug addicts, I'm never go back to kids. To yeah, shout out my druggie bitches. When you're done banging federal snitches, you can suck my dick. Put your nose up in these britches. Let's see a deep throat, 0.5 inches. Suck my dick. I stuck my fingers in. You were high on heroin. Are you now remembering? Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Huff, puff, acid, and then hit the acid, then drop these classics for fun, you bitch, nigga. Acid. You keep on fucking counters when I'm down in the ground because you're losing. I'm flaccid, print out the pictures of soap, and I'll resume with a passion. Suck my dick. Just, yeah. Suck my dick. Stuck my fingers in. You were high on heroin, cracking, methamphetamine. Suck my dick. Raped you in this fucking face, didn't I? It's bad, dude. Outside, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't.